Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Jedi Survivor for what is a live stream number 4, I believe. It is, number 4. We're back this morning for 3.5 hours as we continue Cal Kestis' journey. Now, if you joined us from yesterday's morning stream, we had an abrupt ending. We had our first, well, we had a couple of issues in the game for the first time, to be fair. We had our first issue where we couldn't scan something that BD1 wanted to scan. That was our first ever issue on the game. And then on top of that, the game did crash at the end of the stream. We were actually looking for a save point at the time. The problem with this is the game crashed, and I don't know where our last save point was, so we may have to redo some of what we did towards the end of the stream yesterday, which I'm not particularly happy about. So 2 issues in one stream yesterday. It's the first time I've encountered an issue on the PS5 since the game released. Hopefully we don't have any more issues. If the stream does crash, we will have to restart the stream because we stream directly from the PlayStation. There is no capture card. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do if it crashes. We just have to restart. So apologies if that does happen, but at least people are forewarned. Now, I'm hoping that everything's good. That's the important part, isn't it? Make sure everything's good. I don't know what was going on with YouTube. I couldn't find the stream, strangely. Is it sound? Yeah. Whether it's just been a bit slow. Okay, quick tweet and then we should be cracking on. So I struggle to type and talk. Good morning, Marvel Cuphead. How are you? Happy Star Wars Day indeed. So I'm trying to type and I can't. I struggle to type and talk at the same time. How are you though this morning? As I say, I'm hoping we have no more issues. It was really frustrating yesterday when we couldn't scan something, but also when the game crashed. Yes, it was lucky at the end of the stream, but still, I don't know how much we've lost, which is my concern. We were only about to find that out in a second. Hopefully we haven't lost too much progress. All tweeted and ready to rumble. Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga with all 9 movies to plan Star Wars Day and Jedi Survivor. Nice. That's pretty cool. Thanks for the like, that was much appreciated. Right, I'm going to put load journey. Let's have a look at where we're at. So we lost 20 minutes, 25 minutes of what we did yesterday after the crash. That's our last save is 11:39. We finished around 12:05 when the game crashed. So about 20-25 minutes worth of progress. So we may have to redo some of what we did. I'm hoping that we can now scan the bit we couldn't scan. We actually obtained an upgrade for BD1, and I've got a feeling we haven't got the upgrade anymore. We haven't got the upgrade because this is before the upgrade. Yeah, okay, that's not good. So we actually obtained an upgrade for BD1 where he can spray that black material himself. Have we been up there? We better check that we've actually gained the thing up here we can pick up before we go too far. But he can spray the black material, which we can then use the crystal things to.
We're not the only ones looking for something here.
These things, I should say. So he can now use these to actually get the black stuff taken away, but it allows you to collect things that you wouldn't normally have to collect. I'm pretty sure we need to do that. So before we fly down,
power source should be nearby.
We've got to find the power source, and I believe power sources in here. Let's take this down and then move too soon there. There we go.
Welcome, Jedha.
Is that
So
Centauri
we
crew?
have done this already, but because we lost the stream, we've got to redo this, unfortunately. So if I remember correctly, we need to pull the box down.
Learn to harness Koboh matter in order to prepare yourself to
there.
traverse the abyss. But in success, will you also find an ever greater connection to the Force?
Okay, so that's now burned that away. And if we go back through, what we need to do is jump up here and then move the ball out of here. Alright, that way.
Connection with the Force.
We can now put that up here. So as I say, we have done this, but because we lost 20 minutes worth of progress,
Centauri crew
this all needs redoing, annoyingly. Is Boba Fett the bounty hunter in the game? I haven't seen the name come up anywhere, to be fair. I haven't seen the name. We've obviously got bounty hunters. So something we unlocked yesterday was the ability to go after bounty hunters. Although it's saying that. BD1 wants to scan something here. There we go.
Thanks, BD.
These are the BX droid hybrids. Again, we scanned these yesterday, so we have seen that before. Obviously, we lost that after yesterday. I'll have a look in a second. We may need to redo it. It may be something we unlocked and then after the crash lost. But I believe we have unlocked bounty hunters. We did yesterday anyway. Let's have a quick look at that. I think they're in this menu. Bounties. There we go. So we don't know if Boba Fett is going to be one of the bounty hunters, to be fair. There are quite a few of them and 2 legendary bounty hunters. So there is a chance we may see Boba Fett in the game. The only one we've seen so far is Corej Lim. But we shall see. It's one of those we're just not sure of at the minute. Time will tell. Okay, so now we're redoing some of what we did yesterday. We kind of know what we've got to do. So that's that black stuff move. We can now get to that perch point to the top right. Using our friend here. What we need to do, we need to get to the updraft over here. There we go, and then we go over here. So this is the problem we had yesterday where we couldn't actually scan something here either. So now I'm hoping we can. There we go.
I need some help.
Right, there was something over here BD1 wanted to scan yesterday and we couldn't get the scan point to show up and we're still having the same issue. So we cannot scan this, although BD1 wants to scan it. We tried for a little while. For some reason we cannot get the scan icon to show up. So this is one of the issues we found yesterday. Until this point we've had no issues within the game, but I cannot get that scan point to show up, annoyingly. It's frustrating because it's probably something we need as a collectible going forward. I'm assuming we will, but I don't know. Okay, so I think this is where we've got the upgrade for BD1. So we've got to redo all of this to get the BD1 upgrade again. So we'll get this done now while we're here. Oh, I forgot about this. 2 of these we're going to take on. As I say, we have completed this yesterday, but because of the crash we've got to redo a lot of this. as we've got slow down time, we'll use our new big sword. Change to big sword. This does a lot more damage, as you can see. Always good when we can slow down time. Where's he gone? We got him. Yeah, Nick, good morning, how are you? You're playing this game
Welcome, Jedha.
on the PS5. Thank you for the like, it much appreciated. You're playing this on the PS5 as well. Yeah, we've had no issues until yesterday. And then we had two in quick succession. Well, we had one and then a second.
Centauri?
But these things happen, you know, games do crash. I completely understand that. It's just a frustration that we shouldn't have had to deal with, I think, personally. But it is what it is.
Wonder what secrets this place is hiding.
Okay, if I remember correctly, we go through here, and this is where we gain the BD1 upgrade.
It's overgrown.
So this is the BD1 upgrade we actually did gain yesterday, and we're having to redo because of the game crash. Yeah. What do you think of the graphics on the PS5 Marvel Cuphead? I think they're incredible, they really are.
Okay, let's try it out.
So the new Koboh grinder on BD1, we can now spray Koboh matter on surfaces, which then allows us to use that to
We believe Koboh matter originates from deep within the abyss.
we can now spray it and use the light to
But not beyond our ability to study
destroy these areas that are built up with it.
Once understood, it can
I.e.
be
like that.
trained and thus controlled.
So it's going to allow us to get to these places we wouldn't have been able to get to otherwise.
Koboh matter in the abyss. Is that how Dagon made it to Tanalorr?
So this enables us to do a lot more when it comes to collecting things and finding new ways to get to areas.
Sure
There is quite a lot of new elements in this. The bounty hunters are a big thing in this now. It's good in 4K. Oh, it's absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Bounty hunters are new. Obviously, the tameable pets is something different. The building up Koboh as a planet and as a territory is incredible. They've definitely added quite a lot of new things that we didn't have previously. Okay, now we've got the BD1 upgrade. We can head back into here. And we need to get that one down and that down there, if I remember correctly. I need to put that. Where's my ball? Why can I not pull my ball out? Okay. For some reason I can't get the ball to come out. That's weird. I can't get the ball to come back out, but we can't get out of here without the ball being out because we need to break down some of these black areas. Please tell me we've not had an issue and I'm now going to redo it again. Right, there wasn't anything else to do in here, I'm just double checking myself. We can't pull that ball, that's fine. There was nothing else to do in here. What we needed to do is go up here, and the ball we placed to get into here, we need to get out. For some reason, it's not allowing me to. So if we jump down here, we should be able to pull this ball out of there. I don't know if I'm doing something silly here. But if I can't pull that ball out, we can't get out of here. And if we can't get out of here, we've got to restart again. That could be an issue. Because we can't get out of here because of this black stuff here that we need to destroy. And to do that, we need to pull this ball out and put it into there, so it goes across. But for some reason, I can't do it. Yeah, it's a bug, isn't it? Which means we've got to reload our save again and redo what we've just spent the last 15 minutes doing. Until this point, we've had no issues whatsoever. And now we suddenly seem to be finding every issue in the game completely. Right, okay. We're going to have to reload our save. We haven't got a choice. What I should have done is saved it by the meditation point once we'd done that first little bit before we came across here. That's what I'm going to do this time. Because now we've got to redo the last 15 minutes, or 10 minutes. Yes, Spider-Man 2 we're doing on launch when it releases. There is a PS5 upgrade to the original Spider-Man coming in May, this month, as well. Which does look really good. They did an announcement yesterday to say it was coming, and that looks incredible. Right, we need to... Hang on. Am I not missing something? Oh no, we have to jump across from up here. I was thinking, where's the platform we need to jump to? We have to go up first, and then jump across. There's me thinking the game had messed me up again. But yeah, we'll be doing Spider-Man 2 on release. I think it'll be September, October time by the sounds of things. There's currently no release date. Is there anything up here to grab? There's a bird there. Where does he want to fly to? I'm guessing that platform over there. There's a platform over there that actually has something to pick up. I don't really want to fly that way. To be fair, we're going to save it as soon as we do the next bit. We're going to save it anyway. So let's head over here. Grab the collectibles in here. I've not noticed until now. I'd not noticed this was here. To be fair, new seed as well. I think that's all of them. I hadn't noticed this was here, so what I'm going to do is do this, and then when we head back, we are going to save it. Yeah, we hadn't got that before. Hadn't seen that was a possibility until just now. There we go. So what we'll do, we'll go up to the next bit we need to do to grab the orb to go across, and we'll save it before we go across. At least then this is done. But yeah, Spider-Man 2 we're doing launch. I want to do the PS5 version of the original Spider-Man. We've not played the original Spider-Man on the channel, mainly because we've just not had a chance. We've done Miles Morales, obviously. But the PS5 upgrade graphically, I think, will be incredible. Come on, nearly down. He is down and out. Right, we'll scan him. We already know what that is anyway.
Take a look.
I haven't moved the box down, have I? Did the box first last time?
Here you will learn to harness Koboh matter in order to prepare yourself to traverse the abyss. But in success, will you also find an ever greater connection to the Force.
Okay, so that's done. We can now grab the ball and put it in the other one. I am rushing this a little bit, mainly because now this is the third time of us doing this. I am rushing it a little bit.
Was training Jedi for the journey through the abyss.
Have you seen anything about Gollum, Marvel Cuphead, if you're still here? Because I'm considering doing Gollum on release. I need to put a vote up for it, to be fair. Because that looks interesting. From what I've seen so far, it looks really interesting the way it's done. Like, this combat isn't going to be a big thing. It's going to be more about finding other ways to get around things. It definitely has an interest. Right, we've done this again for the third time. I'm hoping when we save it now, this will be the third and last time we need to do this. Okay, that gives us now a save point, which I'm hoping will actually help. Well, we go for the uplift and then we go to the right to gain the upgrade for BD1. The droid's here to take out as well.
I don't know. Intruder here. Oh, grenade.
That's one way to do it. Right, can we scan this? Yeah. Oh, hang on. A scan. Oh, scan symbol just come up there momentarily. Now it's not here. Ah, that's annoying. Momentarily, I had a scan signal, but it's not showing up. That's annoying. Things like that annoy me because it's something that, because we like to do everything we possibly can in a game, we've now lost that ability to pick everything up because of that.
But we have order firing.
Whether that affects us getting 100%, I don't know. And we haven't really decided if we're going for 100%, but our normal playstyle will dictate we will. Right, big sword. I'm taking a few hits that I shouldn't take. There's him. Two hits more than we did earlier, but that is one down at least. One to go. I haven't got enough slow down time yet. I was hoping for it. There we go, slow down time, big sword. All the damage. Just need to keep an eye on when that actually runs out.
Welcome, Jedi. In each world the Republic reaches out to, there are
Okay.
new opportunities to
Grab
share
that.
and learn. And this planet
Oh, I can't do it
has
yet.
much to teach us.
There we go.
What did you learn, Centauri?
Right, I'm hoping we don't have the same issue this time.
Wonder what secrets this place is hiding.
Fingers
Koboh
crossed
matter.
we don't have the same issue. There was something you
overgrown.
could look at, I think, over here as we came in. Yeah, I'm hoping that you don't have to scan everything if we do go for 100%, because obviously we've got one we now can't do. But you never know. For those on our way as well and haven't seen the schedule yet, we are live this evening for Batman Arkham Knight as we continue the journey. We've finished the main
let's try
story,
that.
including the block thing, that won't allow us to do anything. Hopefully, we can do a lot of that later and get a lot more of the side stuff done. There's so much still to do. Right, that's done.
Neat trick, buddy.
To study and manipulate. Like all things, once understood, it can be channeled and thus controlled.
We're studying Koboh matter in the abyss. Is that how
Okay, it's
Dragon
both of
Age
those
is
done. Now, this will be the big test. Can we now get the other one out so we can get out of here? Or are we still stuck? There we go. So this is what wouldn't work last time and now it is working. So that is a massive relief that that is now working. I don't know what happened. It's the first time we're starting getting issues with this. I'm hoping it's not a sign of things to come. I really am.
Working together, the Republic and the Jedi
Oh, we missed
Order
something.
can
There's actually
understand
something over there we need to
the
grab.
galaxy and harness them into the
That's
greater
gone away.
good. The Force guides our path.
Sounds like the Order I remember. Everything Kree built here was destroyed by a catastrophe she couldn't foresee.
So we need to go up here to grab
like history just repeats
that.
itself.
We did find this yesterday, actually. Finding your way with some of this stuff can be tricky. You've got to really set the path. There we go.
I'm sure Z can decrypt this.
We've got 10 data discs now as well, ready to use. We also need to get the orb out because there is a place to put it outside we're going to need. So as I say, we did all this yesterday. This is all a repeat, unfortunately, before the game crashed. Come on. We've already had some issues this morning as well. Why will you not go in? Maybe I need to grab it when I'm already up there, maybe. Maybe it's just the fact that I'm too low. So we'll try that again in a second. But yeah, so far I've thoroughly enjoyed the game. We're now having a few issues, but other than that, I've enjoyed the game thoroughly until this point.
It is unbecoming to gossip and to eavesdrop.
Yes, Master.
We have already
My
read a lot of these,
apologies.
that's why we're not reading them a second time. The idle talk was the Padawan being chastised for spreading idle gossip. Force essence acquired, so our maximum force is now increased. And if I remember correctly, we can now grab this and put that into there. There we go. We can wall run across. So that first pad that we went, the first area we went to that we had to use the ball to help us get across, we can now head back there. There was something to pick up, whether it's a shard or a data disc, I'm not sure. But now we have the ability to go back and actually redo that. As if there was something there we missed. Obviously from here, I think we can we go back? No, we've got to use that bird to get further in. So at some point we do need to come back if we remember. Okay, second uplift is done. So we're heading over there next.
Another one cleared.
That's where we're heading.
We should be able to ride the updraft to the far side now.
What I'm considering going back for that shard. BD1 still wants to scan this, and obviously for some reason, we've got it come up. There we go. We have we've been unable to get up for a little while. The chamber mural, a mural across the exterior wall of a meditation chamber reading. Those who ask questions find answers. Those who combat falsehoods find the truth. And those who see inside themselves will know the path ahead. Okay, we weren't able to get that last time, so I'm glad that we've done that now. So we're heading to the right. Obviously I want a save point because of what happened yesterday. Ideally we need a save point sooner rather than later. Do you know what? I'm actually risking it. We're going to head back over here, grab the meditation point. Oh no, we couldn't. Oh, that's annoying. I was going to try and grab the meditation point, but it was too high. It wouldn't allow us to do so. Okay. We can't grab it. We've got to hope for it not to crash then now. That's my hope. Right, we're going to let them take out the creatures first. We're going to stand and watch. We've got no reason to join in. So if they start attacking us, we'll join in. Yeah. One down. Do with her health, to be fair. I'm definitely not moving out of the way really well. I wasn't yesterday either, to be fair.
Not happening.
We got it. That's right, that's what we had. We're down. Skill point acquired as well. So this was the point I think we got to, maybe a little bit further in, when the game crashed yesterday. And we're hoping obviously for that not to happen this time.
I begin to worry for this project. It is not our place to question.
Well, even the Padawan sense something amiss.
The Seeds of Concern, we had listened to that one yesterday and read it. So that is that done. There's also a collectible over there, or something that there's something to do over there as well. Let's have a look at that in a minute. So we need to obviously get into there. I think we were looking for a save point yesterday when we got stuck. Okay, squeeze through the gap here. Oh, where did you come from?
Barely got me.
Use that big sword. I do like using that, especially when we slow time. It really makes a big difference. Okay, so in here, block, we've got a ball there, a block to move. What's through here? I do like having to solve the puzzles. I do find them good fun. Right, there's our ball. So we need to move that by looks of things. What else? Where do we need to move it? That's the question. Have a look around. So I think we can pull the ball out, and we need to put it. Let's have a look up here. Oh,
Let's show this to Z.
another data disc. We've got 11 data discs now. So if we bring the ball into here, I think we put it into there by looks of things. Oh, as soon as we pick it up, that door closes. So we've got to pull the block underneath the door, I think. There we go.
Mandalore was more than a mission to her. It was a dream of a better future.
Okay, now we can use... I'm just seeing if there's anything else we need to break around the room, not by the looks of things. So we need to obviously break that, I would say. Before we break that, let's do this one. So we can pick that up. Another sense echo. So this one we haven't done. And that one has given us precision, a new perk. So that's a perk we can now add on when we're ready. That's another sense echo.
What took you so long?
I came as fast as I could. My master is insistent.
Well, you don't have to worry about that. Not back here.
We've got a few things we need to do as soon as we get to a save point. A world away, the rigours of daily training exact a toll on Padawan, who seek for themselves islands of peace and leisure, away from the master's watchful eyes. Right, nothing else in here, is there? No. Okay, so that's that done. So what we need to do, we need to use this to get this to go through there, because we need to actually pick that ball up and move it. Before I do that, can I move this? Does it turn? Doesn't look like it does it? So I was just thinking, because obviously that's going through there, I've somehow, I don't know if I can do... So that's going outside. I did think that might be an issue. So unless we need to do this from outside, around the other way maybe. Although how am I going to get that on the floor, actually? Because we need to get that all the way over here. Can I spray it under the water? No. If we can get it there, we can't do it underwater, it seems. Right, no guarantee this is going to work. There may be something we've missed inside we need to deal with. But yeah, it doesn't go on water. As you can see. That's not going to work because the water anyway, is it? Okay, we need to think about this logically. Because we need that to go back inside there. Can do that. I wonder if we can bring it across the floor here. I don't know how long we've got before it disappears, though. It's disappearing now, you see? No. I think it's already... No, it's still going, it's still going. We might do this. Yeah, we've done it. There we go. So we had to bring it through from the other side to make that work. And now we should be able to pull that out and bring the pool across. Thanks for the like, whether it was much appreciated. And there we go. We can now use this to get rid of this one. So this is now, we're now ahead of where we were yesterday when the game crashed at the very least.
We can reach the top.
We're heading up there. We need that save point. That is where we're heading. There are a few other things here we haven't picked up. We did go down there and grab that collectible. There's one over there by the looks of it. But again, I can't guarantee when we can get to it. I think we should hold off now. I've got a feeling we may go from there down there anyway, by the looks of it. Okay. We need to ride the updrafts here to get to where we need to get to up there to the save point. We've got a few things to add in once we're here. We've got a new skill point, a new perk, and now we're at least going to be saving it. So if we do crash again, we still have everything we've already done, which I'm glad of. Okay, we can use our third... Oh no, all 3 slots are now in use. Because this one, dexterity, takes up 2 slots, until we can do an upgrade to enable us to have more perk slots, we can't do anything. Resilience is pretty good. What's precision? Cost 2. Parry timing goes down, but block meter damage goes up. Parry timing is shorter, but Cal deals more stamina damage to enemies when he parries. I think we'll leave it as is. I don't think we need the precision one in currently. Skill points, I'm not sure what to spend a skill point on. I don't think we've got anything that doesn't require... Oh, we have got a couple here that don't require 2. The blaster might be a good one here. Improve maximum blast ammunition by 3. That would be helpful. Let's take that one. So our maximum ammunition in the blaster now goes up by 3. That means we won't run out as quickly, which we can then recharge by fighting. And we have finally got the save point, so we are ahead of yesterday.
I'm ready.
Which is what we needed. Right,
Let's
anything to look
inside.
at whilst... Seems like it's a house. Right, nothing I can see that we need to do here. I'm not sure if we picked the seeds up when we fought the creatures earlier, by the way. Oh, new person. Oh, what the hell? Managed to get away from it at least. That's his block damage. So the blaster does take down his block pretty quickly. Nice parry there, caught him there. Power bullets. Just block down. Oh, we did a nice dodge there. That worked really well. Slow time, change sword to a big sword, do maximum damage, and that is him down.
Another raider.
Oh, that was a good fight. Bedlam Raider Lieutenant Double Blade. This lieutenant is a skilled duelist. Watch out for parries and counterattacks. We saw that. The double bladed staff can easily deflect projectiles, so close quarters combat is ideal. Saying that, it did deflect projectiles, but it ran out of block meter very quickly, which obviously made a big difference on what we could do. So actually, it wasn't that big a deal. Ravis saw fit to reward the finest and most loyal of Bedlam Raider warriors with their very own lightsabers, totems legend taken from Jedi quarry in ages past. This lieutenant, armed with a double-bladed saber, also employs a wrist-mounted grappling hook to both traverse the battlefield and attack opponents. We saw him using that on us.
With a
To be
lightsaber.
fair.
Dagon must be sending them out.
And there's a boss defeated as well.
We're following the same trail.
Okay, anything in here to do? Pick up. There's obviously a ledge up there. BD1 wants to slice this open. Just checking there's nothing else we've missed in here. We now know what we're looking for to collect seeds as well, as we figured that out yesterday. BD wants to scan something. What are you scanning, BD1?
No getting through.
Devastated remains. Although some structures were spared total annihilation, nothing survived intact. Strewn debris and overgrown nature speak to a world first devastated, then abandoned. Right. There is obviously a gap. The damage is unreal. Okay, what have we got here? We can interact.
Another one of these devices. This one's broken too.
Second one we found, to be fair.
He is coming. Destroy it now.
So I'm guessing that's Dera there. That's Gera that was attacking them after they've damaged the object we just picked up. And that's the second one we've seen that's damaged.
Centauri. Another of Centauri's devices.
Dagon's descent. 2 Jedi destroy devices. Dagon Gera arrives. Too late to stop them. In a fit of rage and revenge, Dagon kills both Jedi in cold blood.
Jedi for destroying it. I think this could be our answer. Let's bring this back to Master Cordova.
So twice we've had that. We've seen one of those now.
A little help.
Okay. Another scan.
I think Master T'Pol had the
Thesis of Yaddle, a tome by Jedi Master Yaddle, detailing little-known Jedi arts. Unfortunately, her notes on both are incomplete and perhaps deliberately vague.
That window leads back outside.
Okay, so that one goes back outside. Is there anything else in here to look at before we go up? Ah, yeah, something over here.
Hold them back! Look out! I can't!
Cataclysm. When struck by calamity, the evacuation of Koboh began swiftly. Some, however, fought first to defend their work. Despite their efforts, such attempts were ultimately futile.
We should take this back to Jedha. Master Cordova will want to see what we found.
So that's the way down. I want to see what's up here. That's the shortcut now unlocked. There's another Sense Echo. Marksmanship, new perk acquired. So again, we've got just another perk to look at when we get a chance. Now, we've got to decide where we're going from here. I think this will take us potentially to there. Yeah, we're heading over here, aren't we?
Stay safe, you hear?
So this is the fisherman we met earlier. Did you just pull guns out on us? I think at some point later we'll be able to do something with these, I think. Yeah, this is the... where's the fisherman that normally... Oh, he's on the front. So this is the fisherman we met before. There's something in the water. I didn't know that when we jumped off. I kind of thought there was something here to do, but actually, there is. So new paint texture. Nothing else in here though by the looks of things. Okay, that's where we're heading. Oh, we can get... What's that? There we go, new seeds acquired.
We'll put these in the ground next time we're at the garden.
So this bird will fly us where? Because we dropped too early, we're kind of in the wrong place now. He's going to take us back to the first point, which we needed to go back to anyway, because there was something we needed to do here that we hadn't done yet. Let's check there's no... I think there'll be enemy in here again. Yeah. Went to block it when I should have done. It's a red move. It's him down. Okay, so last time there's something that we could collect there we couldn't grab before because we didn't have the ability to. This time we can. If we... I didn't mean to come back here, but we can. It's easy enough to get around the other places. We need to go back to where we just were. So if we throw this up here and then go around the other side, just because I want the collectible that's there. That's all it is. One silly thing we couldn't grab, and now we can. Okay, we need to just quickly, because that will start moving. There we go. That's all we wanted.
I bet Z can get the data.
It's another data disk. That's 12 data disks now. Okay, now we need to use the bird to get across. Actually, we are going to meditate. The reason we are, just because I'd like to have the save slot. Because we've done so much in this area, I think it makes sense to make sure we have saved. Right, we have got skill points, but we've got a new perk as well. The new perk is marksmanship. It takes 3 slots in our perks. We've only got 3 slots in there. This takes all of them, and his blaster damage increases. Skill points as well. Let's have a look at skill points. I think we'll save that. We may have enough data disks to increase how many perks we can have. We won't know that until we head back. Okay, what do we want to do here? Aerial assault. That's a single blade. Where's the blaster stance? Reduce the time required to fully charge a blaster shot. We've got cross guard as well, which we are using. Don't think we'll do that. Jedi concentration, which obviously we use this in relation to the really big sword. Twin pull needs 2. I think we hold on our skill point. I think we hold off spending it. I think for the time being, we need 2 ideally. I think to do the next things we need. Right, we're just going to fly across and get back to that top point. That is the plan. There is also something down here. Let's drop down and have a look. More seeds as well. Okay, we can activate that as well. I think there's a zip line back up pilot for me. BD1 wants to look at something here. Give me a scan point. There we go. So all these things, if we didn't come back, we wouldn't be able to get these, so it's best to get them while we're here. Thermal vent. In the wake of Koboh's catastrophe, thermal activity surged. The surface cracked and lava flowed freely. Pressure vented through naturally formed fissures, only to be held back by newly untamed Koboh matter. There's also something to pick up here.
I bet Z can get the data.
Another data disk. Again, we need a lot of these data disks if we want the upgrades to perks. So that's why it's worth grabbing them. So then we will get more perks. Or we'll be able to utilise perks more. What have we got? Is there anything here? No. Oh yeah, seeds. There we go. I kind of want seeds because we can get so many of them. We're kind of grabbing everyone we can when we can. Right, we're going to head across here to that one to the right, and then using the thermal updraft, and then we head across from this one. We will need to take down the soldiers again, I think. Yeah. Is that it? Yep, that's all of them. That's why I like the blaster. I think it works really well. Right, we need the thermal upshift again. We're heading up to that one over there. Oh, did we seriously drop too low, too high there? I don't know how that was too high a drop. I wonder. Can I get... No, I can't get to that one over there. Thought for a second I may be able to get straight across without having to go onto that one over here, but I don't think I can. I'm saying that. That one gives us the lift we need to get over here, doesn't it? No! Okay, it doesn't. I thought we could save going to another platform. I think we can do it, just getting the right updraft. So if we go to this updraft over here... No, it doesn't. It's not going to give us the height, is it? Although it might. I don't know. Let's see if we can try it. Yeah, it will. Here we go. All that's done is saved us having to go back to that other platform. So now we can fly across, and we are done here. I think we've managed to collect everything we possibly can. I believe we have, anyway. Oh, actually, saying that, there's a tunnel there. There's something here as well. Where are you taking us if we go on you? To the other places, I think. Right, what's over here? What's in here? Obviously, we haven't done any of this. This is all new to us. There's lava down there, though. So we've got to get across to that one over there. No. There's a wall run there we've got to do, it seems. No. So we've got to drop down. There we go. Something else to pick up. We have a full goatee and mustache we can add now to Cal as a cosmetic. I know it's nothing major to pick up, but I can't not pick things up as we go, that's the thing. Okay. I think we're done. So main story wise, we are done here. We need to head back over here to the Mantis to fly and see Cordova. There are areas we've not been to. There's an all. I think we've done just about everything. I think there's still some green areas, which means I don't think we've been there. Because you know, yellow means unexplored, doesn't it? Undiscovered. Green means we have used them. So the only thing we haven't done is there's a red over here, and a red over here, and another one there, and something there. So we've done most of it. I think we've done quite a lot considering the crashes and things. I'm going to redo things a couple of times. Right, what do we got here? Okay, so it's not over yet. We're still going to get out. We're not quite out, it would seem. That's coming through there. I'm assuming there's nothing on top of there. No. So we need BD1 to get that across to do that. So across to that. And to that. go. So wall run and a traversal. And we're up and over. I will say the views are incredible, even when things aren't simple. Look at the skeleton on that. That's some sort of snake, I would assume, or snake type creature. Okay, I know we can. We will ride this actually.
Let's go.
Mainly because I can see there's a big jumper there we need to do, and this gives us that ability.
Perhaps there's something we could do for you in return.
I can hear someone talking. Can't see where they are though. Right, sense echo here. I have to see who that is who's talking and where they are.
Oh, quit complaining. I'm almost done. There! Good as new. Whew, what a wingspan. I see why they call you gliders. Bet you could fly around all the Koboh, couldn't you? Okay, off you go. Don't be a stranger.
The wheel turns. Although Mosey is known as a hunter, she's not without respect and understanding for the equilibrium of the planet and the natural order of things. So she obviously healed one of the birds that we've been using to get around. Okay, let's meditate.
Let's stop here.
Just so we can restock and get a save point in. It also becomes a fast travel point as well. Did we pick a new perk up? No. And obviously we're saving up for 2 skill points. Right, what do we got here? There's 2 routes. Have we been to any of these routes? So that one we have been in. The one to our right we haven't. Which is that way, I think. But yeah, straight ahead here we haven't been before. I think we need a mount to then do the jump up, I think.
Thanks, friend.
Although I want to keep the story moving, I kind of feel as well that while we're in these areas, we've got to utilise the things we haven't done. It would make no sense for us just to leave just immediately. Okay, so that's new. What am I hearing? There's something nearby. Oh, there's a big thing over there, that's why. I think them people are stuck. We may have to rescue them. So I think... I don't know what this does. Does that give us... So I can put it there or not there. Oh, okay, so I think that is a jump point. They don't last very long, do they? Or it might be because I grabbed the second one. Big sword. So the only thing with the big sword is knowing when it's run out of freeze time. Blaster doesn't do too much damage to it. What's that? Me trying to over-attack a little bit there. Got us.
Hey, BD.
Got it. Okay, what was it hiding? I want to know what this big creature is. The skeleton is incredible. Absolutely incredible as a skeleton goes. I thought BD1 want to scan it, but obviously not. Right, let's speak to the two people we rescued.
Come here, my warrior friend.
I haven't seen such fighting since the championship.
We are in your debt.
What are you doing out here?
We were out looking for the biggest, strongest beasts to fight each other. Winner take all. Within our Holotactics game table, of course.
Holotactics, huh?
That's
Holotactics?
right. And you have just helped us gather beastly data for our game. Just as soon as we find a place to set up shop, of course.
My friend might be interested. He runs Pyloon Saloon.
Ah, yes. The saloon at Rambler's Reach.
That dumb? I didn't realize it was open. Well, tell you what. We're more than happy to bring Holotactics to Pyloons. Could liven up the place. Let us make haste.
So we can now rumor discover play a Holotactics game.
Time.
We've recruited those to the settlement.
See you around.
So they are now recruited to our settlement, which is quite cool. So I'm not sure what these things do. I want to jump on it, but obviously I don't want to die at the same time. Like that. Yeah, not sure. We didn't need it to get across, but it's done now. Right, what we're going to do, well, from here, we probably should, we've got a room over there, it's miles away now. I think we should head back to Pylon's Reach. I want to go into that room there, to be honest. Investigate the roller mine factory over there. I think that's the next port of call. And then, well actually no, if we want to keep the main story moving, we need to leave, we need to move on. So actually, let's head back to Pylon's Reach, try and use the data disk to upgrade, because we know we may be able to get more slots for our perk, which would be a big thing. Right, so I'm thinking we go to Pylon's Reach, Pylon Saloon. Let's go there via the fast travel. We'll see if we can upgrade our perk slots to get more, basically more slots to help us. And then we'll also have a quick look at this Holotactics game and then move the main story forward. We need to go back to Cordova. There's still lots to explore and do here in Koboh. But for the time being, I still want to keep moving the main story where we can. That's the big thing. Please don't tell me you've crashed. Why have I got just a black screen? I don't know if it's crashed or not. Nope, it just took a while to load in. Oh, I had me worried then. I thought we'd had another crash. But no, it just took a while to load in. Luckily. Okay, we have also got a load of seeds to plant as well upstairs. So that's something else we can look at. Okay, Holotactics. Okay, can't go in there.
Hey, Cal, good to see you.
Right, who we got here to speak to?
Listen, friend.
Moran.
What's your name?
It's Cal.
Moran.
Every time we do something in
You seem a
Koboh,
decent sort, Cal.
the new conversations
Maybe
come
you're
into
just
play
the
as well
latest fool to get
in the
tangled up
saloon.
with the Bedlam Raiders, or maybe you're the real deal. But this place will bleed you dry. Understand? Get out while you can.
Noted.
Not sure how good advice that was, to be fair. We got Toa here.
Cal, I heard about a meditation chamber.
You gonna check it out?
I wish. It takes some serious acrobatics to access it, and...
I could give it a shot, Toa.
A shot? This coming from the guy who scales basalt pillars in the time it takes me to date my field journal. Happy hunting, you two.
So that's a new rumour added to our map. We can explore the High Republic chamber in the valley. So where is that now on the map? That one here, isn't it? We're 70... yeah, there we go. So that is... that's the thing. It's still quite a lot of stuff we haven't done on Koboh. We're only 36.5%. But I want to keep the main story moving. I think when it's time to come back and do something, here, it makes sense to do some exploration while we're here. Obviously, we've unlocked the bounty hunters now, and she has a shot.
Guaranteed.
So these are abilities. An upgraded Cal's charge shot in blaster stance is that one. So these can be equipped to help us. And also we've got different barrels to our gun and grip, so we can, our blaster we can change. We've only got one bounty hunter Puck currently though. Let's see if she can tell us about the next bounty hunter.
Got your first target lined up. Looks like some Hexian hack named Kip Oster has been slinking around Dredger Gorge.
Okay, so we need to find the next bounty hunter in Dredger Gorge when we're ready.
So watch your back.
Thanks for the tip.
Thank me when you turn in his bounty, Puck.
So if we have a quick look on bounties, I don't know if it will show up. Yes, it will. There we go. So that's our second one we need to go for. We can look on the holo map as well. Kip Oster, Imperial records now suspected to be doctored. Hold that Kip Oster's body count exceeds that of the Imperial campaign on Sub-Terrell. Doctored or not, what is not in dispute are Kip Oster's vicious tendencies and the violent streak they've carved across the galaxy. Where is he on the holo map? He is right there. So that's something we can do next time we're on Koboh. As I say, I want to do what we can whilst we're here, but it is time to go elsewhere and keep the main story moving too.
Whoa, easy, Grok. Sorry about my friend here. He's just a little guarded.
Yeah, I get it.
Name's Dana. You might say my partner and I have a talent for turning opportunity.
But every time new conversations appear in the saloon, it means there's more rumours around more things to go and do.
Little thing.
We're thinking of heading to Dredger Gorge. Ever been?
Once or twice. I'd be careful out there. That's gang turf.
Gang turf?
Grok. Sure it ain't that bad.
The hell I'm risking my neck on gang turf.
Dennis, good morning, how are you?
Hey, it was
May the 4th. It's May the 4th. This is why a lot of people are surprised this didn't release today. Lots of people thought the release date for this would be today.
Tanalor. You know much about it?
Only what I've seen in visions.
Right, totally normal answer. How's it look in those visions?
Beautiful. It's a paradise, a haven. Not just somewhere to hide, but somewhere to live.
Well, I like the sound of that.
I think we can do a lot of good there, too.
Let's focus on getting ourselves there first. Everything else can come later.
That's all. That's the focus coming is to get to Tanalor.
The first time for everything.
Right, where are these two that play the holo tactics? When I quick look at that.
Koboh, Cal. You're a hard worker, aren't you? Always putting others before yourself.
How can you tell?
Smudge of dirt on your pants, a whiff of adrenaline.
We've actually not changed what we look like the whole time so far.
I call it.
It's because I don't do cosmetics. There's no point changing, I don't find.
Hunter.
I'm not too bad, thank you, Dennis. Not too bad at all.
But for the record, your friendly demeanor don't fool me one bit.
That right?
Oh yeah, you're a natural hunter, and you damn well know it.
Okay. So the two we got coming here aren't here for some reason. Unless they're upstairs, actually. Let's go upstairs. I'm hoping we can increase our perk slots. We may have enough data this to do so. I'm hoping we do. Oh, fish tank. So we recruited the fisherman. So we can talk to him now. He should tell us where to find fish.
Cast your eyes over this beauteous tank.
Glad you came around to it.
So there's quite a lot of stuff to collect, but then you put them in places and you can actually see it later on.
Cleaning the filter, you think someone tried to cram a moss to a sieve?
Oh, can't unhear that.
Okay. We haven't got any fish in here as of yet. I was hoping it'd give us an indication of where we can get some from. Right, can we increase our perk slots?
Tempting.
Yes. So this gives us extra perk slots and more perks to be equipped. Okay, so we can now do this. I think we only get one slot for 10 data discs. Obviously we can buy new discs as well. But I think we've got a few perks picked up. We can't access them currently because we don't have enough slots.
Looks good to me.
So we've now got a new perk slot. So we're going to do that once though. So I'm not too sure if we gain the rest. Right, the two people we recruited. So the tank is currently dirty. Can't do anything about that at the minute. We need to get more fish. Let's speak to Turgle.
Cal, I gotta confess something.
Here we go.
And then once we reach the meditation point, we can hopefully equip another hurt. As long as it only takes up one slot though, because I think we only gained one extra.
Miss it. So I was thinking, you head there and check things out, and we split whatever you find 50-50.
I'm not sure about the 50-50. So a new rumour has appeared. Investigate the Central Valley facility. Again, there's so much to do on Koboh with rumours and things, and they'll keep being added to every time we come back here. Oh, so this is so we just the two people just recruited. Here they are.
Up and try your hand at holotactics, the game of sages and warriors alike.
Don't have a clue what we have to do here for this, but let's have a look at it at least.
Our savior returns.
So we saved these two from being hurt.
I am Bima Ook, and this is my associate Tully Moo.
It's like a mini game, I think.
See, we have set up a game of holotactics here in Pyloon's saloon.
I'm Cal. Glad you made it back safe.
I'd say the same to you, but it seems there is no doubt that you can handle yourself.
I see you have a companion droid. They can add to your holotactics deck by scanning combatants.
Well, consider we scan everything, hopefully.
Got it.
We'll
The
have
more
quite a
scans
lot.
BD collects, the more options I'll have in the game.
Exactly.
Depending on the rewards for doing this, if there's some decent rewards, then it may be worth doing.
Care to play a game of holotactics?
Okay, holotactics. Select the opponent you like to challenge. Defeat each opponent to unlock unique rewards. Spend your battle points to purchase units and place them on the table. A challenge lasts multiple waves. Losing a wave results in defeat, requiring you to restart the challenge. Additional battle points will be awarded each wave, and any unused points will carry over to the next wave. Win all waves to complete the challenge. Okay, these are all the things we've scanned so far, which I think gives us a big opportunity. Select an opponent. I'm trying to... What is that? I can't see what the reward is. We've got someone who's undiscovered there. I think it's just cosmetics. I don't think we gain anything major. A perk slot would be the ideal. Let's take on Turgle as our first opponent.
Okay.
I would assume there's a trophy for taking them all on, but we shall see. Right, we've got 6 battle points, annoyingly. Since we've got some incredible units we could have used, we've only got 6 points. So we've got Walkers, we've got the Driling, Gorgers. I don't know if there's certain things are better than others. So B2 Droid is 6 battle points. Raider Veteran, I think he's just using Empire, isn't he? Do you know what? I still use a BX Droid. Obviously, I don't know how we fight. So we'll see. I'm assuming it's simulation. Oh, so we just control the camera. We need that to survive this turn, otherwise I think I may have picked wrong. No, one down, one down. The BX Droid is holding up against them. There we go, we win the first wave, nice. So we've got to complete 2 waves, I think it is, in this one. So wave 2 of 2. So we've got 12 points to spend this time. I think we've got some decent things to use here. So Biomore, to take all 3 of those down, may be a good shout. This is our last wave against Turgle to get the rewards. Let's go. Let's see if we can beat them this time. One down. Already. Oh, it's doing a lot of damage. Second one down. Oh, we've destroyed Turgle. Turgle has been obliterated in that. That's our first battle complete. And what reward do we get? Pyrite Shard, which we can spend, to be fair, but it's only cosmetic.
Oh no, my high score!
Absolutely destroyed them. So it's not a bad game, to be fair. If you're obviously into cosmetics, it's a good way of getting rewards. It tells you how many waves you need to do as well, and there's 3 characters we've not discovered yet, or haven't brought back to the saloon, that will allow us to play them as well. So you can expand your forces, scan enemies you encounter on your journey to use them in the holotactics battles. Okay. It's always nice to look at these things. It's all things we're adding to as we go. So we might as well look at them as we go along and try and do a few. If the rewards weren't cosmetic, it would be a massive bonus, but it is just me that hates cosmetics.
There's plenty more soil to expand.
So there's plenty more soil to expand. I don't know how we... I was going to say, that should give us... Why can't I colour down? That should give us a seed. There we go. Yeah, that's a seed gained. Any plants that shine are seeds, potentially. I'm not sure how we upgrade our
Got
soil.
new seeds to plant.
No plants, we have got seeds. So I don't know how we upgrade our area, to be fair. So we've got small plants, we've got medium plants, and we've got large plots. Okay, so we could probably fill this up. I don't know the benefit to filling this up, to be honest. I don't know if it's just a little bit of fun. I would kind of hope there's a reward come the end of it, to be fair. Okay, if we go... What's a medium plot? Oh, that fits in nicely. It maybe collects one of every plant, maybe. I don't know, to be fair. Yeah, it doesn't tell us what ones have already put in, though. That's the only downside. But yeah, I'm wondering if maybe...
Let's plant this here.
You put one of everything in. Potentially. You get a reward maybe for doing it all. Medium, we've done... I don't know which one of these I've already planted, to be fair.
Get to growing.
Well, I just thought I'd put our seeds we've gained in. Like I say, I don't know if there is any rewards for doing this. But just in case there is, we may as well at least do it. That's all done. So that's as much as we can do. A load of things planted. I'm hoping there are some rewards. It's maybe trophy related, to be fair. It may be a trophy thing, potentially. Right, we are done here. Where are we heading next? So we've got to head back to the ship, because we're heading to Cordova. There is a rumour here. That's the only one that's actually flashing green, strangely. Rumour details. Prospect damaged his hearing due to roller mine explosion. They say there's a building that's going to be guarded by them. Yeah, it's the only one that's flashing green, which makes you wonder whether we should be heading there sooner rather than later, to be fair. Maybe we should head there now, and then come back for the main story afterwards. Why can't I go through the door? Oh yeah. Which way? Downstairs. This way. Yeah, I think we'll go to the roller mine now. Because it's flashing up green, it makes me wonder why maybe we should be heading there sooner rather than later. So let's head that way to the roller mine. May the 4th be with you, E-Player. Good morning, how are you? Found an item. Right, so to get to this next area we want to go to, we need to head kind of behind the shops. I think we need to head up there. So we'll head to the roller mine factory, we'll explore it, and then we'll go from there. Although I've just noticed there is a red point on the map, we may not be able to get there yet. The main story wants us to go back to Cordova, to see Cordova and hand him a couple of things we found.
Why'd you ask me here? I don't like you and you don't like me.
That's right. But you annoy me a lot less than the others in this go-nowhere town. And I think you feel the same.
What are you saying? Out with
I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad at all,
I'm saying this is a date. And we're on it. And if you don't like it, too bad.
You really need to stream you. Well, you've got to make that decision, haven't you? If you want to stream, then you need to stream. You need to get a schedule sorted, Dennis. Why don't you schedule like streams and then guitar time in your days? The first move, Galoo and Guido met for what will be the start of the highly unconventional but extremely long-lasting friendship. Yeah, I'm good, thank you, player. Thanks for asking. Much appreciated. Okay, let's have a look. So obviously there is a red point there, which makes me wonder whether we can actually get to where we want to there. A blocked path is never a good thing. But we need to be heading over here by the looks of things. So although there's not full damage, if you fall too far you just die by the looks of things. Okay. Obviously we can't open that. Why can't we open it, and what do we need to do for it? That's the question. That door, so that door's a red one. So the next one to try. As I say, we may not be able to go to this factory yet. It's just the fact that it's showing up as green made me curious to why. Okay, again, a blocked door. So this is the rumour. Oh, this is breakable surface, actually. Don't know why it's saying why it's red. Normally red means we can't access it yet. You're both down. So this is the roller mine factory. But we need a roller mine to break into it, I think, or we need to be stronger. And by the looks of it, I don't know if we can get into it. Lots of fighting here. We've not been here either, so I think there's stuff here we can pick up. We're out of bullets.
Target durability falling.
Oh, that's a painful. He did destroy his own mate, though.
This battle is over.
Is it now? We took a few hits, to be fair, though. I should have defended better. I don't think there's any of these to scan. Obviously, for the holo tactics, we need to be scanning new enemies. A few things to pick up inside here. I've got a feeling, unless there's a roller mine here, though, we can't access that door.
I get it. They're weird.
Using my I stream, you can play guitar. That's true. But yeah, you need to get a schedule sorted if you want to be consistent with streaming, Dennis.
No. And please stop asking.
But it is just prioritising and, you know, and managing your time, essentially. Task too far. Prospectors and Koboh are interested in the fastest and easiest ways of getting paid. Request to investigate mysterious and seemingly impossible to enter monoliths. Therefore, we're met with swift denials. Right, what we got? Anything good? Oh, we didn't check out the perk slot. We need a meditation point, and we can check out the perk slot. New colour scheme added to BD1. Okay, so nothing we can do here. There's no roller mine, so I'm guessing we can't go to that factory yet. We need a roller mine to open the door, and looking around, there isn't one here. So because of that, this factory... Oh, that's saying that, actually. I think there's a back door in. Maybe we can get to it. I think there's a back door. Let's have a look. Didn't notice that till just now. It's a long way up though. Yeah, there's a wall run there. It's not as high up as you think, actually. I do like the fact there's so much to do on Koboh. There's so much to explore. It's just managing this between main story as well. That's the thing. Okay, I think we've got a back door into the factory. Okay, we're in. We can interact with some of the creatures. Some of the creatures are friendly as well. Right, is this a back door in? Yes, it is. We are in the roller mine factory. This is the rumour that we're looking to complete. BD1's seen something that he wants to scan.
What'd you find, buddy?
Mechanical touch. The outpost is small but continuing to grow. The development means my knack for mechanics has attracted attention. I was asked to help. He did not want me to, but I did. I think by automating some of these sphere grenades, we could figure something out. Okay, what else is in here? That's the door we couldn't get through. We need a grenade for that. Looks like a couple of things to pick up. I think a lot of it's going to be scanning.
Check it out, BD.
We scanned it, nothing's come up. A gift revoked, there we go. The others dig too much, they damage the cubes. Enough, enough. The spheres will stop them, they will stay away from the cubes or else. Okay, so we can get a roller mine actually come up here. So make sure we've done everything else in here first. I think we have. See, I can't, there's nothing else really to do in here. So that must be the rumour complete. He wanted, so the person who created these did so because he wanted not to, he wanted cubes not to be damaged. I don't know what cubes are. Come on, roller mine this way. Ah, couldn't quite get it to the door. Try that again. They will follow us. We did one a long way away before. So we know they will follow. I've just got to be in the right position. I don't know how long we can hold it before it explodes. I've never waited to find out. But that's the door open now. Don't think there's anything else here. But I also don't think the room has not disappeared, has it? No, that room is still there. So there is still something in there we've missed. So what is it? Because surely the rumour would disappear if we've actually seen and done everything in there. So what have we not done? Obviously we know we can get the roller mines to come up. Doesn't really help us majorly. There must be something else in here. Not that I can see though. We read the two things that told us about the guy who created the roller mines and why. But yeah, nothing I can see in there to complete the rumour. So that's something we'll have to come back to, I think. I don't think it's worth running around for ages trying to find. Oh, actually, we need. Did we need a roller mine in here? No, we didn't. Yeah, no, I don't know. We'll come back and finish off that rumour when we can figure out what we need to do for it. I think let's keep the main story moving. So we need to head back to the village and head back to the Mantis, in fact. And then we can go to see Cordova. What is this here? It's an outpost. Oh, we can't get in there. It's a red door currently. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Who's saying that? Well, yeah, according to that, we have missed something there. I'm pretty sure we've explored it, but there's obviously something else we're missing. Found the new item. We do randomly pick up items, I've noticed as well, which is quite good.
Hello there.
That's a prospector. See what he's got to say for himself.
20 cycles ago, heard this town was nothing but a few shacks.
Now look at it.
Yeah.
The town is growing.
Sometimes I wish I could go back there, see what it was really like to rough it.
It's because of us that is making it grow by making people come or helping people to then come back here.
Thanks.
It's nice recruiting people. The bird we saved previously is flying around. Okay, so we're going to head back to the Mantis so we can then move on with the main story. We've got to go and see Seer and do while we're there we need to see Cordova. That's where the main story is taking us to next, so that's where we're heading. Okay, Mantis is there. We're just going to get on board and then we can move on. There's still lots to see here, I must admit, but I kind of want to explore, but I also want to, when we come back here next time, we'll do a bit more exploration. But we're only 37.2%. There is quite a lot to see and do. All this area here has not been explored yet. There's still things to do here. There's lots of rumours around we haven't completed, been to yet. There's things that are still red, past we still can't go. So there's plenty still to do. When we're in the Mantis, we can do this perk slot. So we gained ourselves another perk slot. We haven't actually used it yet because we haven't got to a meditation point to do so. And because of our crash yesterday, I'm very conscious now of saves. I don't want to lose a load of time again like yesterday. So let's check out perks. We're saving our skill point anyway. I didn't want it. So we have now got 4 perk slots. But if we want to put any of these two on, well, the number 3, we can't do that one unless we take out both the others. The precision we can put on if we wanted to. But we have to lose dexterity. I think currently, what the 2 perks we've got work. We don't know how we get more perk slots because the only one we could only purchase 1 a minute ago, so I'm not sure how we gain more. To be fair, quick chat with Grease while we're here.
Go do what you gotta do.
He's all chatted out.
Bit busy, Cal.
Yeah, everyone's busy. Everyone's ready to rumble. Right, we're heading back to Sia and Cordova.
Right, so next.
So we're going to travel back to Jedha.
Bound for Jedha.
And in doing so, we're continuing the main story.
Cordova can make some sense of that tech Cal found?
Are you kidding me? That guy is as sharp as they come. I can't wait to see Seer again. I owe her big time. She fronted me the credits for Pyloons.
How much do you owe her, Grease?
2,000 credits, give or take. Maybe I'll make Granny Pyloon's famous casserole and she'll forget all about it.
For 2,000 credits? That better be one hell of a casserole.
Yeah, 2,000 credits. That's incredible. Okay, away from the turret so we can sit in our seat.
Time to land. Get up here.
There we go. And obviously now we can fast travel into the base. We don't need to deal with all the sand and stuff that we did last time. Although I think we're going to land in the base, to be fair. We are indeed. Okay, it's pretty speed to Grease.
Not coming in, Grease?
I'll catch up. I'm gonna stay on the Manus, check diagnostics.
Well, if you need repairs, I'm sure the anchorites would be happy to help.
Ooh, no thanks. I don't want those weirdos rooting through my ship.
So every time we go anywhere, there's always some conversations to be had. I don't know where Bo's disappeared to. Right. So we need to head into this room here. What have we got in here? The archive as well. There is a shop, I think, here as well. But we'll have a look at what we need to do. Obviously, the main thing is to keep the main story moving. Which is in the first room. There are some extra bits to do as well, actually. I like the way this works, that you have to do that to go into it. I do like that. Okay, the archive.
I agree, but how can we be sure it's safe?
We cannot.
The network's resources are stretched thin, and some local leaders are unwilling to accept the risks.
How can we convince them? Many fear that accepting refugees will put a
Thanks
target
for going on here then.
Cal, you're back. Did you find anything?
Think so.
Good. Cordova will be glad to hear it.
Okay, so we can talk to all 3 of them.
This is a smart operation Seer's put together.
Why do you say that?
All this rock? Natural shielding against sensors.
Yeah, and if anyone makes it past all that, the anchorites have plenty of holobooks to throw at them.
Yeah, you can see how Seer's managed to evade the Empire for so long. She makes her own.
Let's throw the holobooks at the enemy.
So much of her power held back to achieve a larger goal.
Yeah. There's definitely more to her than meets the eye.
Well, we'll do the 3 conversations here, then we'll go to Cordova and hand in the tech we found.
Cordova said he found you while he was seeking other Jedi survivors.
Yes. Hard to believe that fate brought us together once again after all this time.
Could have used that luck when we were hunting for the holocron.
I know. Luck or fate.
I like the way they talk about the events in the first game as well. Ties everything up really well.
I'm determined as ever to tend to the Jedi legacy and resist the Empire.
Right, we'll quickly speak to Merrin and then Cordova.
I can't believe Master Cordova is really here. All that time following in his footsteps.
I have enjoyed getting to know him. I've never met a Jedi with a better sense of humor.
You've only met me and Seer.
That's right.
Right, let's be the Cordova then. Share the research.
A strange device. This one seems to be a duplicate. Both have been damaged by lightsabers.
Wasn't me. This time.
Perish the thought.
You think you can fix it?
I don't know. But I will certainly try.
Master Jedha, the Empire is nearing Pilgrim Sanctuary.
Is it a strike force?
No, an excavation team.
Good. They don't know about the safe house.
Yet.
Safe house?
I think we're going to go and help some refugees.
Have we begun evacuations?
They're already underway, but Brother Armaius isn't responding.
Armaius has the communication codes.
If they capture him, they could put the entire hidden path at risk.
I know the ruins. I will go.
I'm coming with you.
Merrin and
You know what? I think I should stay here. Make myself
Cal had a bit of a moment previously.
Bring back
I'm just curious to how that develops going forward.
And no heroics.
With this one? No promises.
I think she was talking to you.
Right, we're going to head out with Merrin then and help the refugees.
Far?
No, but we will need a spammel to get there. They
What
gather near the base.
I'm going to quickly
Follow
save it before we leave. Obviously, we've had a crash yesterday, so I don't want to lose that.
Ready to go?
Yes.
Okay.
What was this place?
An old anchorite monastery. Impressive, isn't
We've
it?
worked with Merrin previously, so we kind of know what she can do to help with us.
Sanctuary is an
And how it
ancient
works
temple.
together in
Seer
terms
and Master
of
Cordova
compatibility.
chose it as the Hidden Path safe house. We knew one day the Empire would come. Just not so soon.
Oh, we didn't need to do that. We're not heading up. I don't actually know where we're going. This is a different exit, I think, than before. Okay, yeah, this is all completely new to us. We've not been here at all before. Merrin did say we're going to need a
Pilgrim's Crossing is on
spammel.
the other side of the desert.
Okay, there's something to pick up over here, so we'll grab that first. She did say we need a spammel, so that's going to mean we're going to be riding somewhere. What's this echo give us?
This way, Master Junda. We are nearly there. So, what do you think?
Ellie, good morning, how are you?
Abandoned and in the middle of nowhere. It's perfect.
Foundation. Seer and the Anchorites discover that what will become their home base in the archive. The Anchorites express that they will aid Seer as part of their broader belief. Okay. Obviously we need a spammel, so we need to find one of those. This is the arid flats. Oh, okay. ATV over there to take on. So we are heading.
What's something you learned
we zoom out.
Traveling the galaxy.
All the way over there.
That sometimes it is best not to ask questions.
Let's grab the fast travel point and the save point at the same time. So every meditation point is a fast travel point as well, so it's worth grabbing them when we can. Thanks for the like, but I was much appreciated. The ATV has disappeared. The spammels are there. But I can also see something to pick up over there. So we'll grab that while we're here. Such a large place, isn't it? There's so much to do here. Even though it's a desert, it is so vast. When the sense echo, let's pick this up, and then we'll go back and get a spammel.
Well fought, beast. You remind me of home, you know. Were you hungry?
I think we should take the ATV out while we're here.
Other creatures.
The beasts of Jedha. The desert of Jedha are home to many lethal creatures. Thanks for the like, it was much appreciated. Okay, I think we take the ATV out while we're here. There's no point us trying to ride a spammel, knowing we can see them just there. And obviously we're not alone in this, so let's see if we can utilise our skills and take these guys out.
Won't be easy when the desert's littered with imps.
Then we will deal with
Trying to move some of them grenades back towards the ATV, to be fair. Right, we slowed down time, moved to big sword. Oh, well, that's good. Didn't really have as much time with the big sword because of that. Right, they're both down. I know the security droid's up. Oh. We'll just use BD1 to turn the droid against the ATV. I forgot we could do that, to be fair. Don't know why these grenades. I'm getting destroyed here, to be fair. Okay, we need to get closer and freeze time again. Go for big sword. Trying to use his grenades against him. And that is that down. It wasn't the best fight. We really struggled for some reason. I couldn't get some of the hits that we wanted there. We also now got a new scan, the security droid enforcer. So we use BD1 to turn this against the Empire, which is quite cool. They strike erratically, but most attacks can be blocked, creating openings to strike back before evading them. After evading them, they can also parry your attacks. Be ready to defend yourself when they do. A variant of the KX series security droid, these baton-wielding counterparts were designed primarily to train Imperial stormtroopers in the use of the electro baton. Their movements, therefore, are similar to scout troopers, but with a mechanical mastery of the form, which combined with a reinforced chassis, makes them far more dangerous. Who did she just shoot? Someone just appeared. What is that?
I hear you, BD.
Imperial officer, I don't know where he came from. The rank of Imperial officer is ubiquitous throughout the leadership hierarchy of the Imperial military. It exists above other specialised titles such as supervisor. The level of each officer is displayed by the number and colour of pips on their rank badge, which is often, but not always, pinned to the upper left of the standard issue tunic. Right, now we've taken them down, we need a spamel to where we're heading, supposedly. Let's go and grab one. There's no point meditating because they'll all come back. Although it'd be nice to have the save slot. Oh, something to come over here. We'd have to fight them all again, which kind of defeats the point of doing it in the first place. Think we're being attacked.
You are Master Junda's friend. My thanks.
I
And
would
here
not
we're
travel my
fighting.
day if I were you. The Empire's presence has grown.
Wise counsel. I am in your debt.
Something's nearby. I don't think it's part of that sense echo. Debt. The desert of Jedha was always dangerous to travellers, but has grown more deadly with the arrival of the Imperial. Right, there's something going on here. I can hear it. Oh, it'll be that. So that's one of the really big creatures that we've seen previously. I think we have defeated one, to be fair. Right, can we ride a spammer and get out of here?
This desert seems like it goes on forever.
Yes, it continues to surprise me.
Can we climb up? Yeah. Right, can we now ride a spammer? Well, they're not going to allow us to. She did say we needed to. There we go. Oh, mount. There we go. So I called a spammer.
Let's hope this
we can now
doesn't
mount.
abandon us.
Don't hold a grudge, Cal. It's not you.
And we can run as well. So obviously we can get off if we wanted to and fight or collect things. We're just obviously going to be wary. There are going to be a lot of creatures here that will want to kill us.
Okay.
Can't check the holo map. Oh, we can. It just takes time. So we've just got to head through here, by the looks of things. I think there's a meditation save point just there. And more spammels. So although we used the spammel to get around, I don't think we needed to, not really. What's that over there? It's another ATV, isn't it? There we go. Okay, so we've got a save point as well, which is what we needed, and then we've got to find exactly where we're heading. It's somewhere through there by the looks of things. So new trousers for Cal. We've not changed any of the cosmetics since the start of the game. Mainly because I don't really do cosmetics. Okay, skills. What do we spend these 2 skill points on? That's the question. We're currently using the blaster and the crossguard weapons. Currently, crossguard is pretty good if we slow down time first, which means we need greater hold. I think would be a good one to have, because that means we get more of slow time, which means we can use the crossguard more. Because it's so slow, I think the slow time does make a massive difference. We can also use confusion. We only need 1 skill point for this though, but I think we should. There we go. Greater hold has now been learnt. We're still at 1 point to spend. Swift focus. Circling. Increase force recovery when performing a successful position of aid. That's not bad. Press R to right before an enemy attacks in the flying. Oh, that's not too bad either. Confusion again. We need 2 skill points. All of those. Well, looks a bit resilience. Are they all needing 2? They are. To be fair, I'm thinking. Well, the only one we can actually do is this one. So while we're here, let's upgrade that as well. So a successful evade gives us force recovery. It's the timing of the evade. We have actually hit some precision evades recently that looks really cool when you time it right, and he moves out right at the right time.
You ready to move?
Right, enemies have respawned. We've still got to find how we get into where we're heading. So I don't think we're heading this way. That will be a zip line to come back from where we're heading, I think.
Not sure. Haven't heard from him since Coruscant. So where are we going?
Do you see those flags? That is our destination.
What flags? I can't see any flags, but she claims there is. I'm guessing we're heading this way. Would be my guess. Or into here and round. Obviously ATV there we could take on if we wanted to. Obviously we had a fire minigun, it didn't go particularly well. But we're here, it gives us skill points I suppose if we get it done. I've got the wrong one on, that's why. I was going to shoot. Ah, just as I was about to do the grenades back at them. Right, they're all down. Just the ATV to deal with. Can't throw his grenades back at him from there. Missed the timing to throw them back at him. Need heal. Oh, come on. I don't know why we're struggling against these. As we try to throw the grenades back at the ATV. It's down. Not thanks to us. Merrin did the hard work there. Oh, that's where the officer came from before. Yeah, that's where the officer came from. He came out of it last time. There's no point healing because they'll come back. I don't know why. We struggled in the first game against ATVs. It's one of those things that I just don't seem to get on well with when we take on. Most enemies we can work out how to take them on and do okay.
Then it is a good thing you have a guide.
But yeah, I struggled in the first game and I seem to be struggling in this one as well. Weirdly. Okay. I think. So there's 2 areas to go, by the looks of it. I think we need to be heading here, from what she was saying. There's enemy above as well, we'll take them on in a second. I thought I'd take it down. Well, it must have been the second one, I thought we'd take them all out.
Shame.
Okay. So some troopers here as well we have to deal with. They're attacking the creature. We'll let them deal with the creature first. It's always fun to watch them take out the creatures. One, because the creatures take them out for us. It saves us a job, to be fair. We're heading across that way by the looks of it. And hopefully, yeah, well that will get us to where we're going for the main story.
Enemies up ahead.
One down. Obviously the shield guy needs to pull the shield. And that will get rid of it. Go down. So the blaster doesn't do much damage to the big guy. Although he is down. Yeah, blaster doesn't do that much damage to him, it seems. I'm guessing there's no one to scan, I'm just double checking. No. So much noise around of different things going on, it seems. I think that can be climbed. Yeah.
Careful, there is danger nearby.
There is danger nearby by the looks of it. I can see these can't be pulled then. These are new creatures, I don't think we've seen these before. Okay, and they explode when they die. That's different. Is there still one down there? Yeah. Shout for the explosion. Right, can I scan now? BD1 won't scan them. They're definitely new creatures. I'm pretty sure we haven't seen them before. But BD1 won't scan for some reason.
Have you been here before?
Yes. I once saved a pilgrim from a stormtrooper not far from here.
Okay. So I thought we would be heading this way, but I can't see a climb point, it would seem. It's definitely along here, but we can't activate this, it seems. I think this must be a way back, as we can't activate that. So that's not the way in, it seems. Although the one on the floor might be. Let's go this way. I think this is the way in and that's the way back afterwards, looking at that. It's me nearly running off because I saw my phone light up.
Enemies up ahead. For Dathomir.
Creatures are on. Ah, there they are. So they don't pull off, don't. Ah, fell off. Yeah, so you can't really use the force on them that much. I know we just knocked that one off. The force doesn't really work on them. Blaster does though. The blaster works okay. Right, we're heading up this way.
So, how'd you get involved with the hidden path?
I came across someone in need during my travels and helped them hide from the Empire. That eventually led me to the path.
So much noises around, just creatures and different things.
Had any impact?
We protected the children on that list. But there are others.
And the Empire's still hunting them down.
Just so.
And obviously Merrin flying around. She probably could just jump straight up there, to be fair. There we go. Obviously we've got to guess on where we're heading, but I think we're definitely going the right way. Right, nothing to pick up there. So we can activate the shortcut now that we were looking at previously. This can now be activated. Save point wouldn't go amiss, mainly because if we get a game crash, it all needs redoing. So that's how we get back again. I like the fact that things move around us. So, you know, most games, they have a world that's there. It's not always alive, but the fact that there are creatures attacking stormtroopers, I think works really well. Okay, we've got a doorway there we can open up. Is there anything to pick up? Scan. There's a workbench here if you wanted to change appearance, which I'm not too bothered with. Okay, we've got a puzzle to solve, it seems. There's a ball there to move to open the door. Oh, 2 balls, so this needs pushing back in. And then that ball there goes. That ball goes.
They are ancient security mechanisms.
There we go.
When the Empire arrived, the Anchorites began to use these.
I've got a feeling we need to
less
move that out for
conspicuous.
us to get up, to be fair. Because we can't obviously make that jump. So we pull this out. Or is it stuck there now? No, it's stuck there. So I've got a feeling we've got to use that to jump across. But now it's open, it doesn't matter. There we go. There we go. Okay, I wonder if we can scan the bugs that explode, to be fair. I would have thought there'd be something for that. The Empire are here as well, they're heading to where we are.
The safe house is in there?
Yes. The temple is abandoned.
This is why we're heading there to help refugees.
Perfect place to hide from
and
the
the safe house.
So we thought.
We'll find Brother Armias.
I hope so. We will take the back route. It is the fastest way.
Okay, what are we going to find in the back route, I wonder? We've got to be careful as well. Until we get a save point, we haven't got much health.
That looks like trouble.
Does definitely look like trouble.
2 of us. One for each of its claws.
Okay, so a few things here by the looks of it. So, there's something here to look at, undiscovered area, and then this is the way I think we're heading. Let's wait. So it blocks the blasters. We can freeze time though. We've got to get to the back, ideally. Because the claw does protect it. I'm dead. It's my fault. I didn't see how much health we had. I should have noticed how low we were on health, to be fair. Respawn point is actually quite a way back, annoyingly. So we've got to get back all the way over there now. My own fault. I should have checked how much health we had at the time, and I didn't look. But we know how to get over there. I think everything we've picked up is collected though, if we look on the map at least. Yeah, because it's opened up to there, so we know how to get back. I was kind of attacking the creature head on, and we shouldn't have done. The idea is to attack them from the back, their soft bit. The zip line's actually there as well, so we don't actually have to do all the jumping and stuff. Because of the zip line, that will make life easier to get back up there at least. Obviously these creatures we need to be careful of. Right, they're down. I do like the big sword. The downside is obviously the how slow it is, but again, you can combat that generally by using slow time where possible. Right, let's deal with these. I was trying to confuse the droid.
You cannot bypass this outpost.
I saw that bug coming up there.
Is that it?
Bye bye, droid. It's always the best thing to do to droids, just knock them off. I think there's more bugs up here to deal with. Yeah. The blaster works on them. It just makes them explode quicker. There we go. And because we did the zip line, we can now head straight back up to where we were and not have to worry about the fact we died. Jedi Master of Truth, how are you? You love the whole Jedi and nice sister thing. Who knew that makes us both fair? Yeah, they're a nice team. They work really well together, and there's also something else between them. There's been a couple of touching moments so far where you can see there's something going on between the two of them, but they're both not sure about it. That's become quite obvious, I think. Right, let's get back to where we were. Which is just through here, and then we've got the creature to defeat. Again, we don't want to attack front on. We know his big claw will stop most attacks and take very little damage. We need to get behind it and do some attacks in the back or the other side without the big claw. There's no point trying to get anything else in here until we've taken down the creature. Right, we've got all our force and XP back. We have defeated one of these previously, so we do know how to defeat them. It's that claw that's doing a lot of the blocking. Merrin is really good when it comes to attacks, to be fair. She's held it down for us. Get some attacks from behind if we can. And it is nearly dead. It is dead. I think the actual cutscene kills are pretty cool.
Did you find the way
they do look good. Thank you for the like, much appreciated.
But we found some devices from the High Republic.
Right, we know there's something over here.
Them now.
So we'll quickly head over here and grab whatever that is.
Since they joined us.
Did you come across any other Jedi on your travels?
No, Cal. If I had, I would have contacted you.
Thank you.
Okay, it's just a collectible of sorts, probably cosmetic. It is a colour scheme for BD1. There we go. So there is something higher up as well. There's something there that I think we can use to get higher up. And you can see the wall run up there as well. So I wonder where that goes. So we can use the normal wall run here, but it's the one up there I'm curious about. Takes you to a ledge over there by the looks of things. I'm not too sure how we utilise those. I would assume it can be moved. Curious now. Yeah, I can't do anything with it there. It feels like we've got to be high up in the first place to utilise it. I've seen them a few times. Oh, we unlocked the ability to use them later, do we? I did wonder. I just wondered if we could pull it now. So obviously, it's one of those things that we're going to need to come back and do. There's quite a lot of stuff on that, which I really like, how it means you need to go back and explore later rather than do it all in one shot. I like the fact we have to go back and explore. Okay, we have the the shortcut back, by the looks of things. Or is that the way we're heading? I don't think that is. But there is a save point there, which would be ideal. So we'll head back there quickly, grab the save point. Because we had the crash yesterday, it makes sense to keep saving it as much as we can.
But we must take the long way for now.
But yeah, thank you for that, Jedi Master. There's a lot of things that we've noticed that we don't have the ability to do yet. So normally the sharp is red though on the map, but that didn't seem to sharp as red on the map, strangely. Or did it and I didn't notice it? No, it didn't sharp as red. Yeah, normally things you need to come back for sharp as red, but it may be because we're not high enough. I'm not sure. Because now I need to remember it's there. That's the problem. So we're taking the long way round to try and avoid the Imperial soldiers. I think that's the reason.
The Empire's closing in.
Although they're closing in.
I will slow their progress. We'll regroup near the
Well, we're splitting up with Merrin. She's going to go and slow their progress by the sounds of it. Although she's still here at the minute.
Hey, Merrin. Watch yourself out there.
Merrin will stall the Empire. Okay, we're on our own again.
Just you and me again.
So, what do we got? They've got a locked door here, so that door on the right we can't open. There is something to our left. Yeah, that's a red door, so it's something we can't open just yet. There's something up here that I'm assuming is just something to pick up. No, we can't go in there either. That's blocked. Currently. There's a meditation point in there, to be fair. But that's currently blocked. There you go, it now shows us as red because we've looked at it. I'm guessing there's a workbench there, yeah. Can't get up there, I don't think. There's a few high points we can't get to currently. I think we'll be able to later. There's a workbench there, but obviously we don't really do cosmetics. That's not a big deal. And then... where are we going? We are heading left. Into here by the looks of things. So the blaster doesn't do that much damage to it. I can't slow down time yet, which is obviously what I'm looking for. I do like the crossguard. Just because the damage it does is brilliant. But obviously slow down time makes a massive difference when it comes to damage.
This guy looks hungry.
That's where the crossguard really comes into its own with things like that. Okay. So there's two doors. There's something to our left and one straight ahead. I'm guessing that's the one to our left. Which is there. I'm just looking to see how we get that high to actually do it. Is that a wall run there as well? So I think we need to get up there to be able to get to that one. Is that what I'm thinking? I think the blaster starts inspired by the Piracy Age, where in that point in history it was common to dual wield. Yeah, I like the blaster, especially for breaking defences. I find it works really well. I was going to say, I don't think I can climb that high, to be fair. Although it says it's open, we can get up there. I'm not sure I can. Oh, I can now, because I've got a rope. Okay, we need to plug this in somewhere. Oh no, in fact, that opens that door over there. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. So there's a gate there that does, but I can't plug it in anywhere. Doesn't seem to. Okay, so we've got to obviously... Oh, so we need that block out, don't we? I know exactly what we need to do now. So we need the block out to get up there. There we go. There's always something you've just got to look around a little bit to work out. That's what I really enjoy about both of the games that we've done on Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor, is the puzzles involve a little bit of thinking, but once you get it, once you master it, it actually works really well. They also all make sense. I'm just checking. There looks like there's another platform over there. It could just be decoration. But yeah, once you figure out what you've got to do,
Careful not to touch anything here. Don't want to wake the dead.
It doesn't take long to figure out.
Devoted to the very end.
Ancient Crypt. The guardians of the Jedha Temple remain vigilant even after his death. I don't think what I just said made much sense, but I knew what I meant. Oh, there's creatures there. Did just say don't touch anything. Okay, so let's pick up over here. I'm guessing the things on the walls are creatures. That's a scroll, isn't it?
Let's save it.
Said there'd be a creature, and that one dropped down. Can't see them. Out of the way. I forgot they explode. There's two types of bugs here, the ones that explode and the ones that don't. There we go. It's not all of them, I can hear another one nearby. Where are you? There. I think there's more yet. Yeah. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them down. Right, was there anything... I want to scan the ones that explode. We haven't been able to scan those yet. I don't think we're going to have an opportunity yet, either. It's still not coming up as a scan. It's all that because I picked the scroll up, it would seem. Okay, I think we're getting out of here. Jedha reminds me you a lot of Dathomir, so it's almost the light side counterpart to Dathomir. That's a good shout, actually. I hadn't thought of that. That is a very good shout. So that's a shortcut now unlocked, so we can get up here again if we need to.
I'm in bad shape, buddy.
Okay, we're wall running around here by looks of... Where's the end goal? The rope over there by looks of things. There we go. That was the end goal. So are we jumping on there then?
Stuck the landing.
Okay. Just trying to work out exactly where we're heading. So I think then we need to get on top of that building there, don't we? Which is this next platform. And then to the left. There we go. I always try and plan ahead of where we're heading so that way we don't mess up too many jumps. We couldn't actually get in here. I think we can open this up from down here now. So, another Jedha scroll. Vidi wants to scan something as well.
A map of the region. There's Pilgrim Sanctuary across the bridge.
A map of Pilgrim's Path. A rudimentary map of the rigorous Pilgrim's Path, denoted with various symbols and points of interest. Best known and unknown. Both known and unknown. Right, we can open this door now from the inside, so that's now a shortcut back up. Is there anything else in here to look at or collect? By the looks of it. Right, back up the stairs. I do like the views. I think the views are incredible. That is wind and a half, isn't it? But yeah, the views are absolutely incredible. Obviously a lot of desert, but still. I don't think we're meant to be out. Are we meant to go that way? I think we are, actually. Right, we can climb up here. Why did that happen? That was weird. It kind of went left when I wasn't pressing left. I don't understand that. There we go. Okay. I think this is the way to avoid the dust.
Can't make that. Too windy.
Oh, we can't make it. It's too windy. Oh, wow. Okay. I thought we would be able to make it across, but the wind's just going to blow us, isn't it, I think? Is that what he means? Let's have a look on the map. Yeah, it's red because of the wind. It's a blocked path, but we can go left instead. Let's squeeze him through the gap. Yeah, I think the way they've created the planets, the ones we've been to so far, are really good. Coruscant looked incredible when you looked at the views and things. I know we weren't there for very long, but it still looked really good. Okay. From here, we are movable object. That's a movable object then.
You ever heard anything like that before?
What is that noise?
Almost like music.
So now we can head back and do the other one. Because there's no wind now, we can get across where the save point is. I like that. That was quite cool. A way of stopping the wind. I like that. New meditation point again, and that means new fast travel as well. Right. Is there anything here to pick up? It's for creatures. There's a sense echo. We can't actually get through the doorway there. We need to save a skill point for us too as well.
Ends here.
This
Perhaps
is a pilgrim.
Another traveler might find this useful on the path.
Not everyone has this.
One journey ends. The pilgrim's path is a journey of endurance and has claimed many before the end of their trial. So we obviously can't go through there yet. until we know how to deal with them shields. But we gained the sense echo while we was there. That's why I like the blaster, because you take some of those down so easily. That didn't have a blaster last time, did it? I'm pretty sure when we faced them in the first game, they didn't have blasters. Ah, he caught me. I was trying to do the big attack, and I shouldn't have done. Down now. I was trying so hard to do the big attack, so we haven't had to utilise it that much.
Means more on the way.
But my timing was a little bit off. What I'm thinking is we save, we'll have to kill him again. But in doing so, we actually start back with full health again. We're saving the skill points we have 2. Right, let's go and deal with these again.
Ready to go?
That definitely didn't go that well. Oh, they're down. I think we can actually use BD1 on this as well, can we not? Oh, so that's a combo move with BD1, that was, by pressing down. That was quite cool. Right, more Storm here, so we've got to try and figure out where we need to go. Storm is obviously making everything move around. And it seems that everywhere is blocked. I wonder if we need to pull that back in or something. So it blocks this way, although from here I can't do it. There's path down. I was thinking we need to pull the block round again. There's so many different tunnels and different ways to go. It's quite cool how much detail is involved in where you can get to and from places. Why did that go that way? It's not. So I'm just checking it's not a block path. I don't think it is. For some reason it went to the wrong. It went to the right. Oh, hang on. So I can make the jump, but I'm pretty sure we can grab that bar as well. Makes life a little bit easier. Maybe the wind was going to carry us with the jump, so the bar was the only way of making it without going in a different direction. As you can see, we are moving slightly to the right.
What kind of pilgrims came out here anyway?
Oh,
Imagine crossing these gales just to find a safe place. Guess you can't put a price on sanctuary.
So far so good. But yeah, the actual jumping across, you can see the wind moving us.
Merrin mentioned this was the back route, right? Hope Seer's got another way for these refugees. They've been through enough.
Okay, I think we're up. Okay, I'm guessing we pulled that out. And that now blocks the wind. We also have an access.
Give us some cover.
We can also go across there. So I think that opens up that we couldn't do before. There is something for us to do on that side though. I think it is actually just a drop down. Why would that want us to drop down there? See a climb point over there. Interesting. Oh, I wonder if the wind will travel us across to there. We can just make the jump ourselves. Okay, now we can access this way. That's a big wall run. I'm glad they've taken out the fact you've got to press the second button to grab hold of things, because some of these are so nerve-wracking if we have to remember to press the second button to grab hold. That is one thing they've done really well by taking out. Same as the fast travel, to be fair.
That's just the wind. I don't know which is worse.
I didn't have an issue too much with the lack of fast travel, but I can understand people's annoyance. We'll take these guys out in a second. Okay.
That, buddy?
One down. He's down as well. They're just going to stay below me now, aren't they? I can't not take them out. Ah!
Don't let up. Watch him. Could be a trap.
Trying to convince one to help us. It's the only problem when there's so many. Ah. Well, where are they? Below me again now. Give myself some breathing space. Oh, you're down. The blaster sword combos together when you do the takedowns is pretty cool as well.
Why didn't the Empire give us a nickname?
Found another scroll. So we did need to drop down just to grab the scroll more than anything else, to be fair. We didn't do the best in that fight. I think we did okay. When you're surrounded by enemies, it can get very, very tricky not to get hit by different sides. We survived. That's the important part. Okay, save point wouldn't be too bad coming up. If we hadn't taken them on, though, we wouldn't have gained the scroll. I think we're heading down here, aren't we? There we go. So this will be a shortcut, I'm guessing, that was just activated. Save doing all that again. There we go, shortcut activated.
Yeah.
Merrin's work. Okay, we're taking this on our own by the looks of things. I'm going to let the soldiers attack it first. If it kills all the soldiers, brilliant. Hopefully it lowers its health. We had Merrin help us with the last one. We have taken one of these on ourselves, I believe. There's still some troopers left, so we're just going to hold off a second. Because even if it takes out all the troopers, it means we're not being fired on whilst trying to take it down. It is quite cool to watch the battles take place between the creatures and the stormtroopers. Although it's shooting it, but it's not coming near it. Well, they killed it. Maybe they have killed it.
Stormtroopers weren't ready for these conditions, and
I wasn't expecting them to kill it.
Ghost on our side. Maybe the wind's turning in our favor for once.
Oh wow, they did actually take it down. I wasn't expecting them to actually manage to kill the thing, but they did. Well done to the stormtroopers for that. Right, is there anything to pick up? Oh, there is indeed. I knew there'd be something hidden somewhere. In these kind of areas, you kind of expect something to be hiding. A barrel K3 Vindicator. We wanted to change the look of our lightsaber. Okay. Let's keep heading forwards. I do enjoy the parkour in this. I think the way the movement is designed and the way you've got to figure out the traversal and where you're heading works really well. That's quite cool, the ship exploding. Although that's now opened up a path to something. Or is that the shortcut, maybe, when we come back this way? That's the shortcut now unlocked, isn't it? But until we came up here, we wouldn't have gained it. That's quite cool. Okay. Keep heading round, it seems. Not sure why there's a wall run there when we can just walk it. Okay, we can cut this as well. BD1 wants to scan something. That's not a shortcut unlocked.
Onwards, traveler. Cross over.
I like the fact that you can get shortcuts as well. It does save time. Messages strewn across the pilgrim's path, while often cryptic, were meant to encourage its more dedicated travellers. Right. So we're now heading this way to the undiscovered area. So we've gone all the way around here and back on ourselves to where we were originally, but we've had to do everything else to get to this point. So now we're above where we were. We used the box to get up. Obviously the creatures respawned. I nearly messed that up by jumping too much. Wall run, I think, aren't we? One on either side. And we have a save point, which is brilliant, because we needed that. So although we've been to this area before, we're now above where we were before. The Crypt of Orma. We've only got 1 skill point, so there's no point spending it. We're going to save it till we have 2, because most of the skills we want to use now have 2 skill points needed.
Back to it.
But nice little place to stop. And at least we've got the save point, so if the game does crash, we don't have to redo any of what we've just done. That's always a bonus as well. So I just need to grab a drink. Okay.
Go check on the new unit.
Right, we can hear stormtroopers in here. Go down. That's why I like the blaster, because you can catch the stormtroopers unaware so easily. Right, the stairs here. There's a red door up here, so we can't actually go through it by the looks of things. Yeah, that's locked from the other side, I would guess.
Locked tight.
There is a collectible up there, though. Look, is that? Yeah, it is a collectible. Wall run is here. I say collectible. That's a different type of chest. What do we gain from these chests? Old outfit, a Jedi outfit for Cal. That is the first time we've come across a whole outfit chest like that, to be fair. That's quite cool. Again, I don't change cosmetics, so for me it's not a big deal, but I like the fact that you can get these sets all in one.
Does this say anything about the path? Rest, reflection...
Meditation Hall, an invitation for travelers to find stillness along the path. Though the journey carries pilgrims forward, direction can only be found in taking stock of the route.
Direction. Onwards, traveler. Encouraging.
Right, we know we're going to meet more. I don't think we've faced that big thing before, so this will be interesting to say the least.
Empire brought a new toy.
It's a sentry droid. Right, both of them are out. That is a big blaster it has. And obviously with our first time attack, we're taking that arm off. Ah, stamp got us there. Right, we'll change to big sword when we slow down time. Both arms are now gone, but it can still stamp. And kick, by the looks of things. It is down.
Nice, huh, BD?
Yeah, that wasn't a fun one to do. Once we took the arms off, that wasn't too bad. A DT sentry droid. So the tips are: parrying their relentless melee strikes will weaken the arms and make them vulnerable to dismemberment, which is what we did. Be careful as you dismember their limbs. The more functionality they lose, the more aggressive they become. Hence the kicks and the stamps. DT series sentry droids manufactured by Bactoid Combat Automata are used as elite guard droids across the Galactic Empire. Broadly built and cast in black plating, DT sentries are an imposing sight. Aside from powerful hydraulic arms used to pummel up targets, their weapon configurations can be altered depending on the specific needs of an assignment. So I'm assuming we're going to see more of these DT sentry droids in different configurations as we go further into the game, would be my guess, based on what that says. Thank you for reading the data bank on the scans. The law is really interesting. Oh, absolutely. I do this on just about every game, though. I have to read everything. Because I think, in my opinion, the developers have spent the time putting it into the game. I find it really interesting to actually then read it all. It's just that added detail that can be gained from it. And a better understanding of what you're doing and where you're heading next. Yeah, it's something I do. I've done it in Assassin's Creed. I've done it in just about every game we do, to be fair. For me, you've got to read it all. Plus, it's a nod to how much detail they've put into the game as well, I think, the developers. Right, we're heading up to there by the looks of things. I missed the grab point, so we were close. There we go. I just didn't press the button in time to grab it.
It's easy to get knocked off course around here. Let's move carefully.
Right, so the wind can knock us off course if we're not careful, I think is what he's saying. Are we meant to be jumping up? No. I wondered if we had to go through one of the gaps to get up. But X doesn't work for them. I thought X would enable us to go up, but it doesn't. So... Are we just? I think we're just dropping down, are we not? Can't look at the map while we're here either. I don't know if we was meant to drop down there. Let's have a look. Maybe we were meant to drop down, actually. Yes, we were meant to drop down, because that's our next port call, that just there. You think the DT stands for Dark Trooper, so possibly these are the Mark 1 version Dark Trooper droids Luke fought in the Mandalorian Season 2. Oh, okay. DT Sentry droids also made a few appearances in Rebels. Interesting. I can make that from there. So that is where we're meant to be going to, just there next, I think. Looking at this. Yeah, that we are meant to be making that jump. Looks a tricky jump to make, to be fair. So up we go again. There was no shortcut unlocked, annoyingly. Okay. So we kind of know where we're heading. We've got to get to that hole there, but then I can't see us making that jump. Oh, there's a wall run first, that's why. I've just noticed there's a little wall run. It's only a small one. So if we drop down to here, that wall there is a wall run. Didn't see that originally. There we go. I'm guessing I'm just jumping onto the flat rock there. We are indeed. Our wind is vicious though. This is the blustery Mazer. I like the wind effects and the fact that it is actually an issue to get through. It's not as if it doesn't do anything, and actually it does affect you, and I like that. Are we sliding down? I think we are. I think we've got to slide down here and then do the wall run here by the looks of things. Just see over there. So I need to go over this side. Man, the parkour, it gets tricky sometimes. Whoa, that wind blew us. That wind really blew us to get up there. Surrounded. Right, oh, no, another one there. Are they all down? Not quite. Oh, they are all down, cool. But yeah, there's more the wind the wind from below pushed us up and over. I was looking to grab on, but instead we didn't need to.
ED, help please.
Wind's picking up. Better get home quick. That's the I'm trying to think what that's for. That's wind's picking up, Annie. Better get home quick. I recognise that.
Merrin's watching out for us, buddy.
Ghost or Guardian? The Imperial presence on Jedha is seemingly increasing for reasons yet unknown. The Empire, however, do not account for Dathmerian Night Sister, i.e. Merrin. Okay, no wind, luckily for us. Phantom Menace quote right before the sandstorm scene. I recognised it, I just couldn't think why. Obviously I knew the Anakin bit. I just couldn't think why I knew it. Okay, more troopers. I'm guessing that door is red. Yeah, so we can't access that door there, as it is red. Oh, we can open it. So this is the shortcut the door we couldn't use previously. Obviously I have to check there's nothing in here to pick up. There isn't though. But this was the door we couldn't use previously. Right, we've got some stormtroopers to take out again. I'll run out of bullets in a minute. Him down though. I think these... Obviously, we take out, I've run out of bullets, so we can't do any more with that. I was thinking the one with the, where did he go? What's it called? Flamethrower. That's the word I was after.
That'll give us a boost.
Perfect parry there. It wasn't a parry, sorry, I meant perfect dodge. Perfect evade was what I'm actually after. There we go. We got the perfect evade, which is why it looks so cool and time slowed for a minute. Okay, what's over here? There's a cave there. So we came from above, didn't we? So what is that there? I don't think we can make the jump, or can we? There is something in there. I'm not entirely sure we can make that jump though. No, it just blows us back. Don't think we can wall run it either actually. Does look like there is something there to pick up though. And the same as over here. While the wind is so strong, I don't think we can go across there. Although that's a climb point. I wonder if we are meant to go that way. No, the way I'm meant to go is actually there. Does that stop the wind blowing? To a degree. Not enough for us to get across there though. There is something there. But I think we can make the jump now. Say that with trepidation. No, I'm not making that jump. The Stormtrooper and Separatist droid are so funny and well executed. Like we are back in the Clone Wars and Rebels at the same time. There's a lot of mention of Clone Wars, isn't there? As well, that's the thing. I wonder if I meant to wall run and drop down there, although saying that, I think we are meant to go that way. I just can't see how we get across there from here. Let's have a go this way first. Okay, we can't actually jump into that. I wondered if we could. It doesn't allow it. So we've got to make this jump across, it seems. There's no wall run. There is a wall run, actually. I've just spotted it. It's there. I think that is a wall run. If it is, I can't get it from there. So we can. Oh, so that does calm the wind down. That needs to be able to calm the wind. Okay. I think there's a wall run there, but I'm not sure. If there is, I can't get to it from there. Okay. Obviously, we've got to make the jump. I just don't know if we can make the jump. It's quite a big jump. Unless I'm missing something. That is exactly where we're heading. I feel like I'm missing something though. Yeah, that didn't go to plan. If there's a wall on now, I can't activate it, it seems. Kind of feel like we need Merrin, because she can actually put a hold up there for us. I don't think we can do anything from that way. Obviously that's the way we came in, wasn't it? Let's have a quick check. I know there's something below us, I can't seem to get to that either though. Can't get from this side, can we? Trying to see if I'm not seeing something that we could utilise. I think we're just going to make the jump. The wind's too strong, we can't get under there either. There is something down there. But I think the wind's too strong. There is a doorway in though. I don't think the wind's going to blow us through that doorway. You have to uncalm the wind and use it to glide across. Could be a good shout actually. The wind's now not going. The wind's now going ferocious again. Does that mean we can jump onto this bit over here? The wind will carry us across now. You are completely correct, Jedi Master. We can't make that jump still though. There is something in there. I can see it. We can't get over there yet. But yeah, I think the wind will carry us here. Jedi Master is absolutely spot on. Well done for that. I don't know how long that would have taken me to figure out. Now bullets.
Get up here.
I do like that combo. I'm really liking the lightsaber blaster combo. That is a pretty cool combo to keep using. Right. Anything up? Why would that take us to a dead end, I wonder? Oh, there's a wall run over there, though. Okay, there's obviously a reason we can do that. There's a wall run to our right. Is that where we're heading? I think it is. Before we head there, I think there's a red point down here to check. Which means it's something we can't open just yet. I got no bullets. I think that's one of the ones that explodes. How many creatures are down there? Loads. Obviously those ones that explode, we want to be nowhere near when they explode. The big ones, if we can make them explode, that helps us.
Now, BD.
Out of the way. Is that all of them? No, there's one there. Finally.
What's this one?
So many bugs.
Seek not the path. Return to stillness, trap.
Catacombs of the weary. Hundreds of fallen pilgrims embalmed and memorialized by caretakers of the path, who endeavor to give all those who walk the path respect in both life and death.
And the way reveals itself. Easy to
Right.
say when you're already resting in peace.
That's the red way we can't go, which I kind of assumed was the case. I just want to see if there's anything else to pick up in here. I am destroying things accidentally. This is a crypt. I don't think this is where we're going for main story, but we're here. Let's have a look around. I am aware there may be more creatures in here, to be fair. Let's It's more the detail that I really like. Creatures. I'm starting to hate the bugs. I don't know if there's anything to pick up in here, like scrolls and things. BD1 seen something?
Let's take a look.
Companions of the caretakers. Caretakers use G&K droids to transport their materials and house their data. Often their only sentient company. The bonds between master and droid were hard.
Droid with its master.
And we have got a scroll as well. We've got 7 scrolls to exchange at some point. I think that is everything down here. I just wanted to see more around the crypt, really, to be fair. Although saying that, there's a puzzle to solve. There is something there. I did see the blocks and think that's a bit different. So there is a puzzle to solve here that opens up something else. So I'm assuming we pull these out in a certain order, and it will open up. That's obviously wrong. Do you maybe have Genshin thumbnail about your logo to save me time? Not at the minute, Dennis, no. I'd have to load it all up and take the logo off and stuff. And I won't be able to do it for the next few hours because I've got a load of stuff I need to do first. Unfortunately, Dennis. Like how they made Cal's crossguard stance less like Kylo Ren's and more like an actual... Yeah, the way he holds it, it does look like a proper heavy claymore still, to be fair. Okay, let's put this all back in. There's obviously something on near us that's going to give us the answer to the puzzle. Okay. Let's see if we can see anything that's going to give us the answer. Because there will be something here that is the answer to the puzzle, that's the thing. It may be a puzzle we can't solve now, there is always that chance, but I thought we'd actually try it whilst here. Annoyingly, nothing clicks or tells you when it's in the right place. Yeah, sorry about that, Dennis, I wouldn't be able to do it for the next few hours. Okay. I wouldn't say there's anything obvious in terms of puzzle solving and how we solve that puzzle. There was a droid down here, wasn't there? But again, I don't think there's anything here that gives us an indication of which one of those we need to pull out in what order. And it may not even be an order thing. It may be some are in, some are out. But there's no clicks to tell us which ones are right or wrong, that's the thing. Well, they're saying that. Saying that, I think I've noticed something. Pull that out. Pull that one out. These two, there isn't something connecting them, so leave those in. This one, I could be completely wrong, to be fair. I'm only guessing. No. I was looking at the connections between the two. We're saying that they go both connect, they don't. I don't. We're gonna have to come back, aren't we, and try and solve this another time. I just wondered if there was something we could solve it now. But I don't think there is. I can't see anything obvious in terms of how to solve it. I also don't know where we'd press to say that's our guess, open door please. Only 9 points. You've got to be in the stream longer then, don't you? Okay. Unless anyone's got any ideas to try, I think we're going to have to come back. I can't see anything obvious to tell us the pattern, it seems. What do they have on them? Just want to see what they say, to be fair. I don't think it's anything we can read. You've never seen the puzzle card, there might be a Force Echo for it. There might be, to be fair. There wasn't one in the crypto that I could see. But yeah, it opens up another chamber. It does not say actually puzzle on it, so it may be something we need to come back to. There's no... Choose BD1's binoculars. No, we're not going to be able to make anything out on them, are we? Let's push them all back in. We'll have one last look, and if we can't, we'll move on. Obviously, I'm conscious of time as well. So this one has... There was little bits up next to it on the grey, so the little rectangles. I don't know if that has some significance in terms of direction of where you put it in and out. So they both go together. These two don't have them underneath the same way, but so that makes me wonder if those two stay in or those two come out. Maybe it's I've got it the wrong way around. But then all the others connect. Okay, I think it is obviously something we need to come back for, isn't it? I haven't seen a Force Echo. Let's just double check. I don't think it's some inventory, is it? Let's actually... Data bank. Recent Catacombs of the Weary. Hundreds of fallen pillars are embalmed. No. G&K droids transport their materials and house their data. There's nothing, I think, there that's going to help us in doing that. So this will be something we'll have to come back and do later. And as I say, it may be something we can't save till later anyway. This is where we got the echo for the droid. That was also, I think, buried with his master. The caretaker, I should say. Yeah, there's nothing obvious that would give us an idea of how to solve that I can see. Oh, they say that. Is there anything in here? No, not that I can see. Something we'll figure out, I'm sure, in the future. Okay, let's carry on where we're heading. So we're heading up here to then go up across here. That's a movable object we're going to need to use to probably stop the wind, I would assume. Oh, we've already used the movable object, haven't we? So we need to get to that over there, I would guess. If we keep going up, we should get to the next bit. We'll run across here. Grab up there, I think is the way. No. Too many X's. I panic in some of the jumps sometimes, and obviously that results in us dropping when we shouldn't do. Right, from here we are heading... There is a wall run there. I think that's where we're jumping to. This is going to be a jump and a half. I think the wind might actually take us though. But yeah, I do panic with the jump sometimes, hence the extra X press, which means we jump again accidentally. Alright, so far so good. What time are we on for? Okay, we've got about 40 minutes left, we've got plenty of time.
Come now, you can make it.
So this must be one of the caretakers.
I'm Cal. This is BD1.
I'm Peely. Didn't expect to see any pilgrims today.
What are you doing out here?
tending to what I can, but very little grows here, as you can see.
Like the voice. Voice is quite
Check out
nice.
the Koboh system. Everything grows there.
Sounds lovely. Perhaps I will.
We've just recruited her to the Koboh region, haven't we?
He'll get you set up.
So that is someone new that's been added to the saloon. Pilly, the gardener, has now been recruited to the rooftop garden at Pyland's Saloon. With Pilly recruited, you can unlock additional garden plots for growing your plants to full size. Once all plots are unlocked, you require special gardening abilities. So we have placed some flowers so far from seeds we've collected. And now we have a gardener, there is more to do. Same as the fisherman, we still need to find fish. But I haven't seen a chance to collect any of those. But we need to check in again with Pilly when we go back to Koboh.
This leads up to the bridge.
Okay, that's the bridge we're heading for. Try and see if there's anything else I need to pick up or look at. There's something there, isn't there? That's where we came up anyway. I just wondered why we could come this way. I think it's just a view. Just double check the map. Yeah, there's nothing. I wondered if there was a reason we could go left, but I think it's just for show.
Botanist in the desert. She must have been really lost. Or desperate to find her way.
Yeah, weird that there's a botanist staying there, but it's helped us. And there's a little cave there that I don't think we've been to. There is a climb point there, but I guess we actually can't get up there. It's not one of the normal climb points, so I'm guessing we're riding the updraft and going up this way.
I'll get you. Our guard is pretty solid. You won't kill me. Just need one hit. I'll take you down.
I went okay. There's some fights you have and you think, oh, that went really badly, and there's others you think, actually, I went alright. I think this is a shortcut back to where the puzzle was. Because this is the lift, I think. We didn't activate because the lift was upstairs. I think now... Yeah. So now that's a shortcut now unlocked. I'm trying to look around to see if we can find that solve to the puzzle at the same time, whilst we're here, to be fair. Oh, we can examine something... Where was the examine? Examine came up and I don't know why.
Something about that rock formation looks familiar.
There we go, that's the answer to the puzzle. That's the puzzle solved. So, top left out, bottom 2 out, top right out. Let's go and solve the puzzle. Top left, top right, bottom 2. I don't know what's behind the wall, it better be something good. But that is the solve to the puzzle in the crypt. So, top left, top right, bottom 2.
There we go.
It's open. Okay, I think that's a stim upgrade, isn't it? That was really cool. I enjoyed doing that. Is it a stim upgrade? I think it is. Yes, it is a stim upgrade. So the clue was across from us. So we got an examine point come up where the lift was. And it shows a rock formation that has the same formation as the puzzle. When we go back up the lift in a second, we'll have another look at it. Max stims increased. So now we've got the maximum amount of stims possible, which is 6.
Another trinket for another
for the time being. Hopefully we'll find some more.
On the way to the crossing. For this, we honor their efforts and memorialize their voice forevermore.
Each bell represents someone.
Voices on the wind. Caretakers of the path memorialize fallen pilgrims for bells symbolizing their voice, and may carry on the winds to be heard by all.
Away on their pilgrimage.
That's quite cool. Yeah, when we head back out in a second, we'll have a look at it. Don't think there's anything else in here to pick up. There is something there though. What's this way? That's the fisherman from Koboh. We can now activate that. That's a shortcut. Why is there a fisherman? Why is he here? I wonder if we're going to catch our first fish for the tank.
I heard you. Not sure I understand, though.
'Tis the noise, lad. A fisher must be master of all the senses.
Yeah, this is the fisherman from Jedha. From Koboh.
The greatest smeller of things foul beyond the deep core.
Are you saying we smell foul?
I think this is a fish we need to catch for the fish tank in the saloon.
Being clever, I can to apply the pungent musk of the glotsome crab to me suit. Oh, the old fishy won't know what hit him.
He's gone in the water. So he's applied some crab to his suit, I think. And he's now caught the fish. Fan-tailed lar. New fish discovered. So these are also a type of collectible. We can put them in the fish tank back at the saloon on Koboh. And that's their first one found. There's 12 fish in total.
One of my fiercer quarries, but the law was no match for Scuba's.
That's the first time we've had that happen since we recruited him.
You contributed a few spells of your own to the melee. I owe you a debt of gratitude.
Don't mention it.
Catch you later, laddie. And, if you did rinse yourself off in the waters, I'd need mind.
Rinse ourselves off in the water. So actually, we've seen this previously. There was a way we couldn't get through because of that shield. That force field was stopping us. There is a save point just there if we wanted it. To be fair, which I think we will. No, don't fall down. We'll grab the save point whilst here. Just because it's there, it makes sense in case the game does crash like it did yesterday. We've still got a good half an hour of the stream left, plenty of time. We've nearly got the 2 skill points we wanted.
Let's move, BD.
But we'll head back, so we'll have another look at that clue so people can see where it was. I forgot that obviously we healed ourselves and the bugs all come back, don't they? Should have remembered the bugs all come back. I think we're done. We have now got that second skill point to spend when we're ready as well. Thanks to the bugs, we've gained that skill point. Just trying to dodge as it exploded, but I missed the dodge point. Skill point acquired. So we'll have a look at the clue again now, Jedi Master. Once we've got to deal with the soldiers, though. When you're ready. He's down. Okay, so the clue was over here. So when you come out of the lift just here, the clue is just over here. And it shows top left, top right, and bottom 2 need to be pulled out. That's where the clue is. That is quite cool, isn't it? I kind of wish I could snip it and, you know, do a little mini video to say, that's what it is, that's where it is. But, you know, I don't know how to do that, so I won't. There we go, that's the puzzle solved. Okay, there's a climb there. So we're climbing here, I think.
Check it out. The bridge to Pilgrim Sanctuary.
Okay, the wind's coming through there, which I'm guessing will blow us across to over there. Which is where we couldn't get up before. Well, that definitely blows us in, I'll give you that. That definitely blew us through that gap. New fast travel point as well. Before we rest, let's use our skill points. We've got 2 to spend. I'm not sure what to spend it on. Obviously, the blaster we're using a lot. We've got the crossguard we are using when we slow down time. That does make a difference. Slowing down time does make a big difference as well. So that one there we need 3 for. Maximum force we could be increased. Twin pull or parry push. Superior confusion. We're trying to use confusion. I need to have a better play of it, I think. Or we could improve our resilience. Additional life using a stim canister. Maximum life increased. Focus sight. Hold circle to automatically evade income. Hold circle to automatically evade incoming melee attacks. I'm not sure how that works. Can we evade every attack? It looks really impressive. How it would work in close combat, I'm not sure. Do you know what? Let's get the focus sight and see what it works, how it works for ourselves. I'm assuming it will use up the force, so you can't do it indefinitely would be my guess. But we'll have a play with that and see if we can utilise it. I just need to remember hold the button, circle him. Right. I think that's the only route to take. It is indeed. We have done a save point. We've still got half an hour. We've got plenty of time to see if we can get this part of the main story done. Let's see how we go. Obviously, if we can't find a save point when the stream's due to end, we'll continue to stream until we get to a save point. So we may have to extend.
I did what I could.
Merrin's here.
There's an Imperial unit up ahead. Thought I should warn you.
Sounds good. Lead the way.
Okay. We're going to get ready to fight. We've got this new ability though. We're going to try and utilise it. Is this a shortcut opened? No, that's a locked door. So that's a shortcut that needs opening later.
Intruder detected. Iron Fist.
Together, Cal.
Obviously, that's not melee, so I can't use the new move on that. I need to get rid of these guys first. And then we focus on the big guy, I think. Trying to dodge out of the way of him. Go over it. Right, he's down. Big guy's left. Okay. Obviously, we need him to melee attack. I'm not. It is using the force. I did think it would.
Sustaining damage.
The red circle come up, so I thought we had it down, but obviously I must have not hit it quick enough. There we go.
Did the Empire find a way into the temple yet?
I was trying to play around with that move so much. We took a few more hits than we probably should have done.
Let's move.
What's in here?
Where are you going?
Looking around, as always. I like the fact she questions us when we try and go different directions. Anything up here? There's a wall run. Where does that lead us to? There is a wall run here. I'm not sure where that goes. She's going to tell us off again in a minute for going the wrong way. Ah, scroll.
Well spotted.
That's why it's always good to go the opposite direction to where you're meant to go from sometimes. Because you end up finding these little cool things you wouldn't normally find. There's also something up here, I think. Or this may be a shortcut. Obviously we're going the opposite direction to where we should be going, admittedly. Force-fielded door. Where am I? Completely different. So that goes down to there. I think this is opening up a shortcut. I think. Yeah, so I think this was the door we couldn't open a minute ago. And that's now the shortcut unlocked. Okay, so Merrin can do something here.
Merrin?
One moment.
To open up the path for us.
Still impressive.
You have not seen the true extent of my powers, Cal Kestis.
Okay. Activate that as well. So that's another shortcut activated for going back, I think. Right, we need to pull that out. What is that?
It's coming from that chamber.
It is. Well, I think the wind will take us in, to be fair. Oh! The Singing Ruins. Okay. Nothing to the right. It always catches me by surprise when the wind takes you like it does. Alright, what is this way? Ah, it's an echo.
All this way.
Thank you for the like, that was much appreciated.
To die.
No treasure.
Trespassers of the Storm. After trespassing in the past most sacred of chambers, looters receive their just reward.
Worth dying for.
I don't think there's anything else in here. So, my only concern now is how do we get back across? Because that wind is just going to blow us straight back in here, isn't it? Is that stairs there? It's a big black hole. Yeah, I don't know how we get back across. Obviously, it wanted us to go in here. For the chill stream being a beacon line of Star Wars really. I've made the 4th as well to you, Jedi Master. Thank you for joining us, very much appreciated. And thank you for the words of advice when we needed it as well. This way there was a gap, I didn't see this immediately. Obviously we've got to get back to the bridge. Even though Merrin encouraged us to go in there, the only thing in there was a Force Echo. Are we sliding down? I think we are, aren't we? It's not actually. It looks like a slide, but it wasn't a slide. Right. More chambers.
This place is strong in the Force.
Okay. I'm guessing there's a few things to do here to make this work. So the wind is going to pull us out, or push us out if we're not careful. So we need to look around and see. That's a wall run, I think. So there's movable objects in here, we just need to spot where they are and move them. One's there. So I think we will run on this to go on top of it, I think. Ah, the wind caught us there. That was the wind catching us. I was trying to jump across to it. We're up. Okay, there should be another one to pull nearby, I think. There's one there. I don't know if I'm close enough. Or I don't need to do that one. I need to do one. There is one over there as well. But I don't know. Don't think we're close enough to activate it, annoyingly. This one obviously we've pulled. I don't imagine I can jump across to that. I think it's going to blow us completely out the way. But we try anyway. No. I can see what we need to do. I just can't see how we can do it from where we are. Because there's one up there as well. I wonder if I wasn't meant to wall run just yet. Is my thinking. Pull that one out as well. That's now 2 out. There we go. Another one there.
So these ruins do sink.
We've done something. There is a rope over there as well. Okay, so we need to do the big wall runs now. And the aim is to get to that piece of rope, I believe. Which is there. It's a long way away though, isn't it? Ah, we've got this here actually. There we go. It's an incredible noise them ruins are making. It is tricky sometimes spotting your path and where you need to go though. There we go, we're on. Okay. I assumed I needed to pull the doors open. The music's telling me something's going to happen here. And I don't know what it is. I don't think I can jump across there yet though. I think that is the way I'm meant to go. Because this way is red. So I can't do anything with that one yet. Surely though the storm's not going to allow me to jump. No. Oh, that was meant to happen. Oh wow, okay. I didn't know that was meant to happen.
Welcome back.
Hey.
I thought I was dead.
The Imperial labor camp on Maza.
The garrison's half empty. We can strike before reinforcements arrive.
So this is a memory.
Sounds promising, but Merrin and Grease haven't made it back to the ship yet.
As soon as they do, I'll scout ahead and they can rest on the Mantis.
You know they'll never allow themselves to rest if you're in danger. You never give up. And that's what inspires all of us. But you have to remember that where you lead, they will follow.
I know I've been pushing recently, but ever since Grease got hurt...
What happened to Grease is not your fault. But ever since then, you've been reckless.
So that's explaining Grease's hand that's missing.
I keep worrying about something bad happening to one of you.
It's good to acknowledge your fear. But don't let it determine your path. Focus on the moment. Choose your direction and act with certainty. And trust that, whatever the odds, you'll pull through. Cal, trust yourself.
Trust in the Force.
Exactly.
Good advice from Seer there. But yeah, that was explaining how Grease lost his arm. So something happened because of Cal. It sounds like Cal blames himself because he was pushing the team too hard. Jump and press circle to dash. Dash to jump further and through wind gusts. Oh, so that's new. So we can now jump and dash. And that also means we can get through wind gusts.
Focus on the moment.
So this is because the Force has allowed us to do something else. Whereas we didn't have this ability before.
We gotta take this storm head on. Brace yourself, BD.
He always knows where to guide me, even if I don't know my
There
next step.
Cal,
So there's a new thing we can do because of the Force.
Yourself.
And because of that old memory.
Not bad. Maybe you can keep up with me now.
Let's find out.
Yeah, I don't think we can keep up with her fully, to be fair.
They're at the temple entrance, waiting for something.
We still got time.
Does mean we can make bigger jumps though.
That can't be good.
What is that?
Ramias is still in
That's
there.
their drill, isn't it?
Let's split up. I will distract that monstrosity.
Be careful. I'll see
Right,
you
she's gone to
inside.
distract the Empire again, which is what she did before. And we need to find a way across. There we go. Wind helping us there as well. I've got a feeling we'll be extending the stream because I don't see us getting to a save point anytime soon. I say that and we've actually just got to one. But we've still got 15-20 minutes left, so I don't want to stop now. So that's something we'll wait on. I just want to check, is there an extra skill bit because now we have the dash jump? Because normally when you gain something new, I don't know if we've done the survival, you can open up another skill patch, but I don't think there is. No, they're all open now, so there's nothing else in terms of skills to unlock. Although we can gain little movement skills, it seems.
Ready to go.
Okay. I don't think are we going down there? Trying to think where we need to go. So from here, yeah, we need to head back up to the top of the bridge before we go through the gap the wind blew us through, which was meant to do. Even Merrin encouraged us to do so, but now we can get back to the bridge. The only thing is, these are now back. Right, we can slow down time. Big sword.
I have taken damage. Enemy injured.
I'm using the big sword, it's a little bit slower. Packs more of a punch though, hence just chopping his legs off. It's down. I do like the big attack you can do with that, it looks really good. Right, so I'm guessing we're dodging across these winds, I think that's the point. So all of that was to enable us to get across these winds, because we can dash through them now.
With us now.
That's why I like the blaster, you can take out the enemy and they can't even see you sometimes. That tells me there's something down there. Is there something down there? There is indeed. Okay, let's drop down and have a look. That's obviously the way back up. What have we got down here? There's a wall run there. I don't know where this takes us, but we've got to check these things out while we're here.
That drill will take time to set up. Hope Merrin can slow them down.
No idea if we're going the right way now. Oh, wasn't there? Ah! Went to jump up and missed it. I do not know if we've gone the right way or not. I kind of feel like we haven't. We're kind of below the bridge. It's kind of a weird area. Behind this guy. Okay, we've got another wall run here. Where are we actually heading? We are heading the right way, it seems. Maybe we wouldn't have been able to traverse that gap. I wonder if that gap was too wide. Maybe this is just another way of doing it because we wouldn't have made the jump. Even with a newfangled move.
How you doing, BD?
I think BD1's just holding on for dear life a lot of the time, to be fair. Okay. That's a weird jump. It looks like we've got to do. We made it though. These jumps are getting weirder and weirder at times. That's obviously a ramp coming down. Okay, so we're going across this way. Ah, missed it. Okay. I will say the traversal does seem to be getting a little bit harder each time. There's something new to do that, you know, requires a little bit more agility and button pressing to get it to work. Right, stormtroopers. I've got no bullets left. Although we will get them back in a second. We have got the new move to hold as well to dodge your melee strikes. Holding circle is the new skill we gained. It kind of works. I thought it would be a bit weird to use, but actually it's not too bad. Right. So we could head down there. So there is a section below us, it seems, that we could head down to. Oh, we've got this one up here. We might as well carry on. Just trying to see if we would miss anything. I don't know if we would. Either that or we can't make this jump. We could make the jump. I did worry for a second we wouldn't make that one. Okay, we're going to swing across. I think we're swinging across. There's nowhere else to go, so I think it is a swing across. Although he won't swing. That's not... Is that a wall to go down? I don't know if it is. We made it. But that was all really weird. That's the route we could have got to. I don't think there's anything there. So I don't know where that would have taken us to. It's all a bit weird actually, that one. We can now cut this open. Oh, so I think that's for the shortcut. So for the shortcut, we can come back and use the rope to make the jump instead. By the looks of that. Makes a little bit more sense now, cut the rope to be fair.
Incredible. Okay. But that won't stop the Empire from reducing us to rebels.
We're going to find our way into the temple, it seems. I think I'm jumping from it. I can see us using that new jump move a little, well, quite a lot to be fair, to make some of these jumps. Does give a little bit of extra confidence in the long jumps. Well, they're saying that. Where are we heading next? Oh, up here. I think we've got to jump backwards there. I think we're meant to turn the camera at the same time to make that jump possible. I hate that. The problem with this is there's no real backwards jump. We made it though. A little awkward and couldn't get the camera turned, but we made it. Okay, so as it stands, the next save point we need to stop because we've run out of time, or we extend until we get to one. However long that may be. How do I add a grenade? Well up. Or not. Okay. What's around this bit? There's a lot of detail added to these different areas as well. There's so much detail. That's why I enjoy exploring those, so we can see all these details. Right, we're squeezing through the gap, we know that. Let's just make sure there's nothing to pick up. Someone see me? Where is he? He's there. He just blew himself up admittedly. We have got a scroll to pick up.
The Incrites will want to see this.
So there was something to pick up here. That was a scroll. I'm surprised BD1's not wanting to scan anything, to be fair. At least the jetpack stormtrooper blew himself up. Saved us the job. Right, we got the scroll that was here. Let's head through the gap. Doesn't seem to be anything for BD1.
Gotta hurry.
The Jedi Battle Scars novel tells what happened to Grease. He lost his arm saving Cal from his second brother. Oh, okay. Well, the flashback kind of said that Cal blames himself, but we don't know exactly what happened.
You know what to do. Sanctuary to all who seek it.
The destination and the beginning. Upon crossing the temple threshold, travelers are invited to meditate upon their pilgrimage for embarking upon their next journey.
Too good to be true.
Okay, let's check. That's a sense echo.
Pilgrim Sanctuary should prove a worthy location for the safe house.
Its proximity to the archive is ideal.
And with a bit of your slicing, this temple could once again provide safe haven for those who need it most.
Sanctuary revived. Decades ago, Pilgrim Sanctuary was a refuge for those seeking safe harbour. Now, Seer Yunda and Eno Cordova repurposed the space, providing a sanctuary for associates of the hidden path. So they were talking as if there's going to be a meditation point, but there isn't one here at the minute. The way it was saying, rest before you carry on, made me think, oh, there'll be a meditation point. I'm not sure if there is. There is, there, in fact. Which actually coincides really nicely with the end of the stream. So, just we'll have a quick look around before we use it. But I think that it's kind of, we're at the end of the stream anyway, time-wise. So it's actually quite nice. You've got to a medication point at the right time here. Yesterday's stream ended abruptly because of the crash. The game crashed on us. Whereas now, we're not going to have that issue. We're going to be able to save it at least. We are back again tomorrow morning with more Jedi Survivor. So this will continue from this point tomorrow morning, to be fair. And I think, to be honest, we've got quite a lot done today. We've made it to the Jedha Sanctuary Temple. We went and got another artefact on Koboh. We've met back up with Seer and Cordova. We're now trying to rescue or help the refugees, not let the safe house be discovered by the Empire. That's kind of where we are with the story. So I think we're getting a decent way into it. I don't think, if I say load game, does it tell me how percentage-wise? We're 42%, 12 and a half hours currently done. Feels like there's still a long way to go. We know there's lots of stuff to do on Koboh. Koboh, the amount of rumours and different entrances that you need to still discover. Some that's still red, some that we haven't got to yet. So Koboh does need to be explored a lot more. And I like the fact that each room is a little mini story. You know, you find new characters, they come and join the saloon, they come and join Koboh's town or village, whatever you want to call it, which is growing as well. And other pilgrims and other people are mentioning how much it looks different, how it's growing, how it used to be run down. So I like that progression in that respect. But yeah, there's still lots more to do and see, I'm sure. We had a bit of a glitch this morning where we couldn't do something. We couldn't pull a ball out of one of the supports, and we had to reload the save to do so. We've had a couple of issues recently. Yesterday's crash. We had a couple of graphical issues, nothing major, I think. The one this morning was a pain. The crash yesterday was a pain. But all in all, we've done quite well not to have any major issues. I know people are having issues on PC. But so far, we've, touch wood, we've not really had too many. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. That's the important part. So we are back tomorrow morning with more Jedi Survivor. And we're also back this evening for Batman Arkham Knight as we continue to try and clear everything in the game. I'm going to look at trophies this afternoon for Arkham Knight and see if the platinum is possible without doing challenges and the like. If it is, we may go for the platinum on Arkham Knight, the final game of the Batman trilogy that we've done on the channel. For those who are not aware, Spider-Man is being remastered for PS5. I don't know if it's free, if you already own the original. We haven't done Spider-Man on the channel yet. We were trying to get it in before Spider-Man 2 releases, which I believe will be September, October time this year. So I think it would be nice to go back to Spider-Man, especially on the PS5 version, because graphically that's going to look incredible. And the upgrade includes all the DLCs, I believe, from what I read yesterday. But it's release date is sometime in May. So we'll have a conversation on the channel, on the community page about that. We also have Gollum releasing at the end of the month, something that I'm interested in. So we'll have a talk about that on the channel, on the community page in a little while as well. But that is it for this morning, I'm afraid. We're out of time. And May the 4th stream is done. Thank you as always for the likes, the comments, the views and the conversation. As I say, we're back tomorrow morning with more Jedi Survivor and back this evening for Batman Arkham Knight. But until then, enjoy the rest of your morning, your afternoon, your evening, wherever you are. And May the 4th be with you.